comes now, the big hand.
Well, happy holidays. We are back. Cheers, Mark. I cheers you with my Kevin Costner Christmas tree glass.
Yours is like festive. The liquid is red. Why is this earth brown and not festive in any way, shape, or form?
Mark's drinking out of a hospital cup, brown goo inside. That's his Christmas.
Oh, you want to hear a stupid story that has nothing to do with movies? I have a group thread with my friends, and I posted like, we just share like drinks or something. So I just shared like a drink I made at home, and then my friend sent me one, and it was like, a paper cup in his bathroom, and I was like, oh man, are you okay? I'm sorry. Are you at the hospital? And he's like, no, it's my bathroom.
It's just my bathroom, Mark.
I felt like such an ass. Just basically called his bathroom a hospital bathroom.
Hey, if you're tuning in this week, let me explain what's going on. This is not our normal format. We just wanted to have a fun holiday hangout before the year closed out. This is our last pod of 2024. So if you're new to the show and this is your first episode, I mean, I'm warning you, this is real loose. We're not... This is just an excuse for my good buddy Mark and I to just shoot the shit. We are going to try to make it as show forward as possible, but they're fun. They're a blast.
Yeah, they're super fun. Yeah,
but they're not. I don't see this as being like a strict, rigid pod where we do the main review and we got the thing. Like, dude, we're not doing that. Mark and I are two buddies. We just want to hang out for the holidays, talk about a lot of shit we've been watching. It sounds like, is something burning? Hello? Is something burning? It smells like burning in my house. This episode is fucked. Hang on one sec. It smells like something is on fire. I thought the podcast studio was on fire, but it's not.
Is everything okay?
Everything's okay. I think it's my heater. You know how sometimes your heater has a smell? Does your heater smell sometimes
is it starting to get to that weather where you have to break out the space heaters?
Yes.
And then you think your house is going to
Well, I actually
explode?
we're fancy up here. I have central heat. And sometimes the more I use the heater, like if the heater's been going all fucking day, it does begin to smell like it's that fucking smell, when you leave a fucking iron out, you're like, you know what I'm talking about? You could smell the iron
like
just
that
like burning
filament,
air.
like
yes.
Heat filament smell.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. It's like a heat filament smell. It's not very jolly or festive at all.
What was making me nervous is that no sound from the producer in the booth. It was like, oh no, she's on fire.
The producer in the booth stepped away. She was like, I don't care to be on this last episode. You have taken up enough of my time this year.
Like, I can already see things are going downhill.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is, as I was saying before I walked away and thought the podcast studio was on fire, this episode is just an excuse for Mark and I to hang out, show each other the discs that we've been getting, movies we've been watching. It's going to be a little looser, and just our way of closing out the fucking year, man. Mark, actually, I wanted to start the pod. I wanted to start it like this. I don't know if you had seen this. I made a reel of every piece of episode art that we had from this year.
And I liked it, and you ignored me.
Oh, I did. You did.
Dude, it's beautiful. It looks great. It's cool. It's also amazing to see how much stuff we watched. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is so if you go to our Instagram at the Matt and Mark Movie Show, you can see the reel that I posted today. And it is a collection of every piece of episode art from this year.
It's a perfect roundup.
It's so cool. Like, I actually forgot that we reviewed some of these movies. Like, I forgot. Dude, I completely forgot about Abigail. I completely forgot about Razorback. There were just like
our
those
worst performing episode, The Cell.
The Cell, the worst. Yeah, I think that was our worst episode maybe of the year.
We didn't even wait for the 4K.
Yeah, it was just the worst timing possible. Yeah, that was that was definitely our
Wow.
lowest rated for sure. But if you go to our Instagram, you can see I put this little reel together just because I love the episode art, and I feel like in today's culture, you put something up on Instagram and it's visible for 5 seconds, and then it sort of leaves the consciousness forever. It just gets
Yeah.
thrown into a void. And I was like,
Well,
fuck that. I did this last year too. I was like, I want to immortalize every fucking piece of episode art because we make
it's
individual
perfect
art
for
for each
this
show.
episode. It's
Yeah, it's
like the
great.
perfect trailer for this episode. By the way, were you, as you were making that, were you also like, holy shit, that is like, because when you're doing it week to week, it doesn't feel like it. It's more like we're just hanging out and having a conversation. But when I watched this back, I was like, that is a lot of movies. That's
Yeah,
like a
we've done a
shit ton of
lot of fucking
movies.
movies. There have been special episodes, commentaries we introduced this year. I did a bonus episode. Usually when the producer in the booth and I take a trip, we do a bonus episode like a travel
Oh, that's
log. So
right.
we had
Yeah.
one of those this past year. We had a lot of fucking episodes, and this was the first year that we like introduced the retro review. That was a whole new creation for 2024, and that's something that's going to stick around, I think, for the show
By
because
the way,
we really enjoyed doing it.
didn't that feel like that was like something that we've been doing for a long time? I
It
don't know
did,
why.
yeah. That it actually it was kind of secretly, not secretly, well, secretly because nobody listened to it, but it was kind of unofficially the way that this show actually started. We were watching all retro movies. We had no other choice because it was COVID. So like couldn't go to the fucking theater. So all we were doing was watching older movies, even before we even called it retro review. That's what we were doing. Anyway, go check out our episode art reel for 2024. It's got all the
Nicely
fucking
done on the artwork, by the way.
thank
Very
you.
cool.
Thank you. That's and some of these are the alt ones because I make alternates. Because like the
Oh,
Razorback one had a different. It
someone
had like
collects
the
physical media.
yeah, the Razorback had like the official movie poster, which is like sort of this ugly, dusty gray brown. Everything in Australia is ugly, dusty gray brown, like Mark's drink. And I was like, I made an alternate piece of
This is
artwork for
from
that episode
Australia.
because I was like, this looks so much cooler, and it was the actual Razorback with the blue light coming in through the window. And I was like,
Dude, you're
oh,
doing
this
remixes?
yeah, dude. I was like, this should be the real art. So I kind of just kept the fucking alternate art as the main art for that.
That is funny when you remember we used to go through those old old movie posters on IMDb and there'd just be those dog shit ones.
Yes. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It's like the
Um,
producer's nephew was got a
there's
job
only
designing.
one there's only one poster or one piece of art that's missing, and it's because no art was created for the Smile 2 episode. No piece of art was created for it because that was like in a period of 2 weeks where I was really pissed at Instagram because I was like, they're fucking taking our numbers. You fuckers aren't seeing anything. And I was like, I left this like angry, like I didn't even make art. I just literally wrote a note in the Apple
That's
Notes and put that up as the poster art. And I almost included that in the reel, but I was
oh
like, I think it to me it's funny, but it mars like a perfect like a very album style discography where you have this sort of ugly note. Like I was like, just ditch that. So yes, there's
well it
no
could be like
Smile
that
2 art.
do you remember that shitty Sublime bootleg CD they made where it was supposed to look like a bootleg? You could just have done that.
Look at you
Just do
knowing
like Sublime style.
Sublime. I would not have
Yeah.
pegged you as a Sublime knowing anything
Yeah,
about
what the fuck?
Sublime. Mark's like, actually on the second EP for
Yeah.
Sublime,
I'm actually a really chill guy that's
you're
into
really
like
you got your 40 and you're chilling outside with your like long jean shorts listening to Sublime.
the long jean
The
shorts.
long jean shorts are key. Mark, do you have any? I guess this is a good,
Oh
maybe
man.
the an organic way to bring it up. Do you have any fond memories from the show this year, like in terms of episodes or stuff that you're like, I'm so glad we finally did that, finally talked about
Oh,
that.
I do. I when we had that block of horror shows with Tommy, that was like super fun.
Yeah, that's also
I
my
and it
my
was
favorite
like
time of
it
year.
was it's also yeah, it's first of all it's our favorite time of year. Plus it was like we hadn't talked to Tommy in a while, so to see him that much back to back was
Yes,
really nice.
I
So
was
I think that
surprised.
was.
I forgot how much Tommy was on the show even before that this year. Like, I basically started the year with him because we did Imaginary together, I think, while you were out of town.
Yeah, I
Then
think I was
he
in
did.
Singapore.
Then you went out of town again, and he came back for Maxine. And then
I'm
he
so
did.
bad I missed that.
I know. And then he did Alien Romulus. You were on that one. But Tommy was actually around for quite a few shows before Horror Show
Yeah,
season, which was kind of funny.
he's an awesome guy, so it's always good to
Yeah,
hear him.
he's a good guy.
How about you? What was your favorite moment? Oh, by the way, and can we include commentaries in that?
Sure,
Because
of
I have to
course.
say
Yeah,
that
can include whatever you want.
that the Jingle All the Way commentary was the most fun I've had this year outside of HHN. That was just a blast to
Dude.
watch that movie. So, okay, I'll put it this way. My favorite moment, because this is the Matt and Mark show, so I feel as though it should just be with two of us. That was my favorite moment with the two of us. And then for guests, it was definitely Tommy coming
The
back.
horror
So,
show, yeah. I was actually psyched. A couple things. I was psyched that we did away with the spoopy. At first it felt weird, and I was like, no man, because like I'm you know what I'm happy about? We stuck to our guns this year. We did two things at the top of the year. We said we're gonna make commentaries, and I think both of us thought that's never gonna happen. And
it's like a pipe dream almost.
totally. And we said we're gonna change Spoopy. We want to do horror stuff, and we came up with a new name and a new branding and everything for it. And we fucking stuck by both. We did 3 commentaries this year. We fucking had I had a great time. Every commentary I've had a great time. I think Jingle All the Way is my favorite, but that first one, that Willow commentary, I just had such a fucking blast doing that. And I thought Horror Show turned out amazing. Like, we really had a lot of great Horror Show episodes, and not to get mushy, but like, remember there was a point where we thought Tommy wasn't going to make it because he was in the path of the hurricane. We
Dude,
weren't hearing from him.
He was dead.
Yeah, we were like, it's over. There's no horror
contact.
show. It's over. And that guy just like appeared 3 days later, and then he was able to do like, I think he did all the Horror Show episodes except for one. So like, that's pretty amazing.
What if that was his ghost?
Oh,
It's like a Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Oh, I've come back. Sorry, Tommy.
I came. You will be visited by 3 Tommy Nuggetses. There's like a little. Have you seen Muppet Christmas Carol? Come on, you've seen Muppet Christmas Carol with Michael Caine. Do you know how the Ghost of Christmas Past is like the floating little girl, and like the Ghost of Christmas Present is like the sort of big, jolly, like white Rasta guy, and then the Ghost of Christmas Future is like the Grim Reaper. I just think it'd be funny if Tommy Nuggets was each of those. There was like a little girl Tommy Nuggets, like white
But
fat
like the dress
Rasta
is too
Tommy
small.
Nuggets,
Just
Yep.
tearing through.
and like a Grim Reaper Tommy Nuggets.
Actually, Rasta Tommy Nuggets would be
Rasta
pretty cool.
is pretty cool, but he can't have any hair because Tommy Nuggets is bald. So
Way
it's,
to out him.
yeah, it's got ghost. Maybe they're ghost dreads. That's the ghosty part, are the dreads that float. Yeah, man. In terms of favorite, I want to thank all of our guests that have hung out with us this year. Tommy Nuggets. We had a couple other friends on, Martin from Film versus Film, Derek from Underrated, new friends that we made, Rudy Ruiz from Drinks in a Movie, our buddy Ozzy from Frank Welker Wonder Hour, and of course, Jeff and Dave and John, who hasn't been on the show in a long time, but John's a very busy guy, but our
John's
brother,
like a figment of our imagination.
dude, remember John used to do all the episodes in the beginning, and now like you cannot get John. You have to settle for Jeff or Dave.
You have to settle.
You can't get
Jeff's
John
never gonna
anymore.
call again.
Yep. And also we finally got Dasein on the show. We like hung out with him for the first time. That was really cool.
This has been a really good year, actually.
We've done some cool
Dasein's
shit
awesome, by the way.
on the show. Yeah, Dasein, our buddy Dasein, also related to Love of Cinema. I'm hoping we get to bring some more friends back next year that we haven't seen in a while. We didn't get to see Kevin this year from Real for Real. I wanted to get him back. Yeah, there are some more friends we need to have back on this show. It's been a while. It's been a while.
I'll be
Um,
giving Kevin a shout out later, though.
oh shit. Okay. Okay. Kevin is much too important for this show. I saw he was getting like screeners from A24, like Academy screeners. He's like watching The Brutalist at home and shit. I'm like, Kevin, did you become a legitimate critic? While he's like not being on your show has been the best fucking thing professionally for
He
me.
also had a great year by not interacting with
Yeah,
us at all.
exactly. He had the best year by avoiding the Matt. Dude, the Ghost of Christmas Future showed him a future where if he kept appearing on the Matt and Mark movie show, he would not be a real critic now.
You know, the next time we see him, he's doing that. You know how they have at like the red carpet events, does like the motion control rig that does the super fast camera motion.
Oh
They play it back in
yes,
slow mo.
yes.
That's the next time we're gonna see him. Meanwhile, the next time you see me, I'll be eating Cheetos, watching some horrific horror film.
The next time you see Mark, it'll be on one of those security playbacks where they're like, "This is the guy before he sets the gas station on fire." As you can see, there he is. There he is. I reckon
It's like a sleeveless shirt.
I recognize that glass of brown goo. That's Mark.
Yeah, just spring this everywhere.
Yeah.
He assassinated a healthcare CEO.
We found him, everybody. We found him. It was Mark.
The latte shooter.
The poop shooter. We found him. Right in the poop chute.
He only hangs out at Taco Bell.
Dude, even just texting today about Taco Bell made me want Taco Bell so goddamn bad.
I know. Dude, I actually cheated on my diet of having little sugar. I
Because
just
you've been,
broke
yeah,
out some
you've been
Baja
like
Blast.
really, you've been really like disciplined. You've had a lot.
Dude.
This is on you, and I could say this because I've known you a long time. But you're like, when you get serious about something, you get very serious. Because like for the most part, I know you as a pretty freewheeling guy. Like you, to me, I think you're like 75% no self-discipline, where I'm watching you eat, fucking savagely drink crazy shit, fucking just taking a bath inside a Mountain Dew. So the fact that I have noticed a huge change in you the last couple weeks, where Mark is like a monk, like he has not had any culinary fun at all. What did you do? What did you break your diet with?
I got some Baja Blast, and that stuff you got me.
Fuck
I just
yes.
pop it in the freezer for like 30 minutes and I'll break it open. Oh, it's just, when I do have it though, I miss it immensely.
Oh yeah, dude.
That
I've
shit
been
is delicious.
It's hard to not fuck up during the holidays. Like my shit was going well too, and then the minute it started to fucking get around like Thanksgiving, man, caution went fucking to the wind, dude. I started
Well, I mean,
eating crap, drinking crap. I'm on a fucking train that's going off
well,
the rails.
that's how, think about it. Like, that's how the holiday starts. It's just like giant turkey meal with all
Yes.
the, and it's like multiple, it's never one pie. It's like
Having goddamn
several different pies.
pecan pie every fucking night. Every night. Dude, when I think back, like, I'm supposed to get a blood test tomorrow, and I'm terrified because I have done
He went to
nothing.
Clint Eastwood's restaurant.
And I went to Clint Eastwood's restaurant. That's
Your
actually
blood work is coming back as you're a 90-year-old man.
your blood. Your blood work seems extremely racist, and
It's gravy.
your blood sounds like a Gran Torino. Does that make any sense to you, sir? Wait, I can hear his heartbeat. It sounds like this. That's my heartbeat right there. Oh my god, that's what it sounds like.
Instead of doing those beeps,
It's just this, dude.
it's sad piano music.
Dude, I walked into Clint Eastwood's restaurant and I was like, are they gonna be playing Gran Torino? Like on the jukebox?
Dude, that'd be great if he was playing the piano in the middle of the restaurant.
Dude, I wish, Mark. Dude, they should have it like Chuck E. Cheese, you know, where you have the animatronic band? They should have an animatronic Clint Eastwood band, like different animatronic Clints
Just
from
different
different eras. Yep, different eras, different characters, right? And the Gran Torino one is playing the piano up front. My Gran Torino.
And the mule version of him is just like staring at women's asses.
Yep, yeah, he just shows you the pictures of asses.
These are my favorite ass.
Looks like a good ass to me. That's actually true. We're not being funny. I sent these guys pictures. I went to Clint Eastwood's restaurant in Carmel. It's called the Hog's Breath Inn. And there are Clint Eastwood themed food items, drinks. There's Clint Eastwood pictures all over the fucking wall. Every era of Clint is represented. I had to have the Dirty Harry burger. It was pretty goddamn
How
good, dude.
was that?
It was delicious. It was like
So
an
the
old
food's
school.
dope.
The food was actually really good. I kind of can't believe I'm saying that, but it is what you think. It's not fine dining. You go there for like a burger or a sandwich. You're not going there to get a surf and turf. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
get a lobster at
everything though
Clint
is
Eastwood's
super.
restaurant.
It's super old timey. Like the burger bun is not a bun. It's like
It's
one of
old
those.
bread.
It it's old stale bread. No, it's a long piece of like focaccia sub roll. But the burger is not long. The burger, you know what I'm talking about? How some old school Hollywood burger joints do that?
It's like trying to
That's
put a fucking a burger patty into a hot dog bun. Like what the fuck?
no, it's a little wider than a hot dog bun, but it's the same general idea because you have all this overhang of bread on either side. But it was fucking delicious, man.
Oh, okay. Here's what I do for my diet. When it comes to that point, I
Cut the bread.
throw out the ends. I have to throw them out. It's a
Mark,
sad way of
are you
living.
now are you one of those people who takes like the bun on the top bun
Ozempic?
off and then you throw it off like and
Fuck
then you
that.
eat?
If no, you can't. If you're gonna cheat with a burger, don't do that
Just
bullshit.
cheat. Just
But if
cheat.
there is like a left, you know how like as you squeeze a
Yeah.
sandwich, it just starts to like slide out, and you just
Yeah.
the leftovers, you can just throw it away.
Okay. I totally agree, but I have been so bad lately that I will eat that fucking bread just to eat it. Dude, I could have thrown away that overhang bread from the Clint Eastwood restaurant, but I fucking didn't. I ate it all. I was like, this is Clint Eastwood's bread. I have to eat it.
You might see me.
What if he shoots me?
He shoots you.
Dude, I made a great joke at the restaurant and the waiter did not understand it. This was the joke, okay? It's not a real joke. It's not even a good joke.
Wait.
But there was no acknowledgement at all. The guy comes up to me and Jess and he brings the check and he goes, how was your meal? Right? And I went, it really made my day. Okay? And Mark, there was no reaction. This fucking guy, like his eyes glazed over. There was no acknowledgement like, he's doing a Dirty
Oh my
Harry thing.
goodness.
Nothing, Mark. Nothing.
Wow.
And I even turned to Jess and I was like, does he get it? And she's like, I don't think he gets it.
That's not even like an obscure line either. I thought you were gonna do like a Gran Torino line or something from like,
I
what's
make
another
some
one of his
I make
lesser
some
known ones?
tired baseball metaphor like trouble with the curve or some shit. I was gonna say, hey, it made me feel like $1 million, baby. And that would have gone
That's not bad, actually.
that would have gone way over that guy's head, Mark. That's like advanced. If he didn't get make my day.
But how old is this guy, or how young is this person?
Okay, by Clint Eastwood standards, he's very young, but by
Yeah, he
everyone
probably
else's
hasn't seen the movie.
he's like 70. He was an older waiter, and
So he has no excuse.
he has no excuse, dude. Unless he stopped watching, like if he's like, the last Clint Eastwood I watched was Bridges of Madison County.
And I never want to see another one again. Wait, but that movie is after the movie you referenced.
It is. Well, it's not after. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, damn. Maybe he didn't. Maybe this guy doesn't know movies. What if he just reads?
Holy shit, that's fucking hilarious.
I should have said, hey, it made me feel like $1 million, baby.
That's a little bit more contemporary.
That's a little clearer, yeah.
That's still a fucking old movie, though.
That's old as dirt now. That's like 20 years old, isn't it?
Probably.
Like, what's a fucking... Oh, and there was no juror number 2 anything. I was like, I was like, can I order the juror
That's for
number
the bathroom?
2? Yep.
I have to make a juror number 2. The bathroom's around the corner.
Yeah. Okay, there are 2 bathrooms. You can take it.
He gets that.
The trouble with the curve, that's for ladies. Or you can take it to 1517 to Paris, and that's for the men's. If you need a
None of those make any sense.
if you need a all genders, you can go to Richard Jewell. Richard Jewell. I remember I saw
Holy
Richard
shit, I
Jewell.
forgot he did that movie.
Dude, Richard Jewell was good.
It was actually.
That was a good movie.
He's doing pretty well in his last few films, I have to say.
Yeah, man. It's not all. Listen, as much as we would love it to be, it's not all Gran Torino. There's many movies
like
after Gran
Gran
Torino.
Torino?
I fucking love Gran Torino. Now, I'm not being. I know I have an asshole face. That's unfortunately my face. I'm being sincere when I tell you I love Gran Torino. Do you like Gran Torino? You like Gran Torino.
I loved it, yeah.
It's about a little Asian kid hanging out with Clint. You gotta love that.
Yeah. As a
You
half
have to
Asian
love that.
and an old man, that was like my favorite.
It's got the Venn diagram collides for Mark right here.
Like, no one ever makes movies like these.
Dude, if Gran Torino pulled out a fucking Baja Blast from the Gran Torino, that would be your favorite movie ever.
Probably. I gotta go back and see if there are any Mountain Dew products in that movie now.
There was also no orangutan stuff, like Every Which Way But Loose. I was like, where's Clyde the orangutan? Nothing.
He's working. He's in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen. He's beating pots and pans. Bang, 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 bang. Quiet,
Your
Clyde.
sandwich comes out in like fragments. There's like a monkey fist.
And
in
by the
middle of
way,
your
if you're a
focaccia.
14-year-old who listens to this show, you have tuned out during this whole Clint Eastwood part.
They have no clue what the fuck
I don't know
we're
what
talking
the
about.
fuck we're talking about. Mark, shall we do a little Show Me Your Disc, man?
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
Let's fucking do it. It's our new segment. It's still new to us. Aspot, what do you got in the way? Oh, God.
How long is this one going to be?
What do you got in the way of some fanfare for Show Me Your Disc, man? Here we go. Here we go. What's he got? Give us a good one.
Hand shark!
Okay. I'll take that. That's fine. It's a hand shark. It's a hand shark, everybody. We haven't heard hand shark in a while. You know what else we haven't heard in a while? Here we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Show me your disc, man.
Now we're gonna get demonetized. Clint Eastwood comes after us.
How dare you use my music?
How dare
can't-
you? You ate at my restaurant. That's all I got. You never left me.
He just doesn't go beyond.
He just
"You
observes
ate
it.
at my
That's it.
restaurant."
There's no snarky aside.
There's no thank you either.
Nope. Hey, weren't you the boy that... to him, I'm a boy, even though I'm 40. Weren't you the boy that ate at my restaurant? Why, yes, Clint, I am. Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Have a good day.
Did you tip your waiter? Yes. Okay.
The best part of this, though, is he's just talking to an empty chair. You had left like
I
50
had left.
minutes before.
Oh, so topical. He's talking to the empty chair. Yes. Remember to tip your server.
By the way, did you think that's what juror number 2 was? They would just cut to this empty seat in the jury box, and you'd be like,
whoa. Is he for real right now?
"There's subtitles."
It's giving you Nicholas Holt's dialogue.
No audio.
Nicholas Holt is amazing in this. God. So here we go. Show me your disc, man. This is our new physical media segment. This was also new to our show, 2024. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this in the coming
2024
year.
has been a dope year.
It's been a good year for this show and for movies and for things, I guess, right? It's been pretty good. Mark, you want to start us off? Let's go round robin. You do one, I'll do
Okay.
one. Let's do that.
I'll do the one that I'm most excited about.
Kick us
and
off,
'cause
baby. Kick us off.
I had to watch it immediately, which is this Arrow Ultimate Edition of Demolition Man.
Holy shit.
Dude,
Look at that chunky box, that beautiful chunky box.
you have to get this version. And for our listeners out there, it's actually cheaper on Amazon than it is from the Arrow store.
Yes.
And when you add free shipping, it's even cheaper. But the transfer, this is how good the transfer is on that movie. I swear to God, it felt like I was watching a completely new movie because it looks so fucking
Holy
good. Like the
crap.
transfer's amazing. Sometimes you'll cut to a shot where it's like the only reason why it didn't look good is probably because maybe the camera was slightly out of focus. But like you can see the detail in all those concept cars they have, all the
Damn.
costuming. It's a fucking amazing movie. It's probably
Does it
you know what the thing is?
does it still have, they didn't DNR it or anything, right? Like is there still like good amount of grain to the movie?
Oh
Because that
yeah.
movie's got some grain on it.
No, I love that. I like seeing that. But
No,
you
but
actually can
is it
see.
present in this version?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
I
great,
don't
great.
recall because I'm an idiot, but
Oh,
I
okay.
believe it. I didn't see it because I mean I think I would have noticed because anytime I watch a movie that's digital, if they haven't put in any fake grain, you just see this like completely still image, and it makes you feel slightly uncomfortable almost
Yeah.
because you're like, is this a freeze frame? But it doesn't. I didn't notice that, but it's gorgeous. I haven't gone through the special features, but so they have the international version and the US version on the
Oh,
same disc, so you can choose when you start, which is
is
really
the
neat.
well,
And they're
you
both
know,
4K.
the international version, right? The American version and the international version, you know how you tell them apart? The
Is there
American
one Pizza
version,
Hut?
yeah, the American version is Taco Bell and the international version is Pizza Hut. And it's a very easy swap out because I know this for fact. Is they do it in ADR. They added special dialogue so that when you watch the international version, he says Pizza Hut instead of Taco Bell, and they change the signage. But when they have the scene where they're eating at the restaurant, when Edgar Friendly basically sabotages the restaurant and like attacks, they're still eating little mini tacos, even though it's from Pizza Hut. It's not like they did a product shot where they're eating little mini pizzas or some shit. It's so weird. They still go
I
for the
wonder
mini
that was
tacos.
just like a licensing thing.
I think it was a
Excuse me.
licensing thing, yeah. But it's funny
Yeah, that
because
is weird.
Taco Bell, basically KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut, correct me if I'm wrong, are all owned by the Pepsi company. They're all under one umbrella. That's why you have KFC,
Damn.
Taco Bell, Pizza Hut restaurants. You know what I'm talking about? Those like combo
Yeah,
places?
they're like mashups now.
Yes,
So
yes.
you can kill yourself two different ways. It's like,
Kill yourself two different
I guess I'll
styles.
get a heart attack and then I'll
Yes.
fuck
So
up my
wait,
other
did you
aorta.
go? So you went for the Taco Bell version?
Of course, I had to, but I feel as
Yeah.
though it's like for a rewatch. By the way, for the international version, that's the only difference. There's no like added scenes or
There
anything.
might be some slightly different or longer takes. There might be like extended moments or something, but I don't think there are like extra scenes in the international. I've only seen it once, and it was a few years ago now. Yeah, I don't think there are extra scenes. I think it's literally just that. That's the difference.
Interesting. You know
Yeah.
what? The one thing I did pick up on though, story-wise, I know this is about the physical media, but since we're talking about this movie, and I have to say, I do love this movie.
Oh
The
yeah.
one thing I noticed on this viewing, I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you listen to the script and the way the characters talk and the way they have characters, when they introduce Stallone's old work buddy, police buddy, that scene or that character basically fucks up the whole timeline because everyone in the movie is acting as though this is almost like it's so long into the future that they don't remember the past. Like some of the characters, even though they're the same age as
Oh
Stallone's
yeah.
police buddy, they act as though they've not remembered anything. But it's actually only 30 years ago because they say he's 70. So that one bit throws the whole timeline off because you're like, all these people should be remembering because they're around the same age group.
Right. Yeah. Because you can roughly remember. That's a good call. You can roughly remember the '90s, which were 30 years ago
Yeah.
now. Right.
Like
But you're
the
right. In
guy
the
that's
movie, they go to
made
like the
this.
Museum of Violence, and it's as if
Yeah.
this was 80, 100 years ago, like something that would be
Yeah.
out of our lifetime.
So I feel to me, I always, I don't, I feel as though it's better if it's like maybe 100 years in the future instead of just
Yeah.
like 30.
Although they
Anyway,
do make
whatever.
a point of saying that
That's
that
just me being a
guy,
dick.
that guy that knows him was very young. He was on the police force, but he was clearly like a new cadet or something when the shit happened with John Spartan and he got frozen. So you could maybe say that guy had a lifetime, but you're right. It was only like a 30-year difference. So he really shouldn't be that. Fuck, I never
Well,
really
here's the thing.
realized
Here's the
that,
thing.
dude.
Here's the thing. The guy that's created this society, he's also old. He's almost the same age as that policeman.
Yes.
But he is acting as though he's never experienced that. He even makes certain comments where you're like, you should have known that because you're the fucking same age. Even if you're 10 years younger
Yeah.
than that guy, you would know. Anyway,
Yeah,
not
you're
to shit
right.
on the movie, but
Yeah.
that was the one thing that I found was like kind of like throwing me off slightly. But anyway, it's such a fun movie. Who gives a shit?
Fuck yeah.
I should shut my fucking mouth.
Fuck you, lady. Still one of my
Anyway,
favorite
it's
moments.
this is like chock full of features. I'm looking at the contents on the back. There's so many commentaries and little things that I have to go through. And since I'm new to physical media now, I'll enjoy jumping back into the discs. So
Hell
maybe
yeah.
on another episode, I can go through how awesome those special
Well,
features are.
you
Because
might as
sometimes,
well order a pizza and watch the international version. Mark, we're getting fucking fat anyway. Everybody's fucking up their diet. You may as well do the Pizza Hut version.
it's okay, we got Ozempic. Wait, so how do you want to do this? Should I go keep
Oh,
going, or
no. I'll
do you
throw.
want
Oh,
to
my
back and
turn.
forth?
My
Okay.
turn. I'm gonna go in. I want to say this is my first. This is my favorite of the week for my physical media pickups, and
Ooh.
it's a belated birthday gift from my good buddy Mark. This
Yes.
is the 4K steal of one of my favorite movies of all time, Galaxy Quest. It finally arrived, Mark. It looks incredible. It's got that great original image on the front, really nice steel spine, but it almost feels like, you know what I love about this? What's cool about this is it's a steel book, but it's a steel inside of a slip. That's what I'm noticing. Because
Ooh.
usually I look at the spine of the steel. I'm now realizing it's inside of a slip. You don't get many slip cases on a steel, which is pretty
You
fucking
like that?
awesome. Yeah, I love
Oh, you
slips.
do? Okay.
I do. I've also been on record as saying that not only do I love Galaxy Quest, but it is the best Star Trek movie ever made. It's not even close. This is Star
Yeah,
Trek.
that one.
I think it's this and Wrath of Khan. But this is, if you want to talk about original series, this is a Star Trek movie. That's really what this
Oh,
is.
for sure. And it's
Yeah, dude.
probably it's I'll say the rewatchability on Galaxy Quest is like
Oh,
second to none. It's
dude.
so much fun.
You can watch this movie 3 times in a week and it will not get old. Like every day you
Yeah.
could spin it and it will not get old. So Mark, thank you for this, my friend.
Oh,
I
of
get to
course, dude.
add Galaxy Quest to my shelf and 4K steel. Dude, it's got a bunch of new features, including interviews with the director Dean Parasote, but it's also got a lot of stuff they ported over, I think, from the special edition Blu-ray. So they have the actual the documentary Never Surrender, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, that one is good. I
Yeah.
have seen that. It's just awesome. Yeah.
So I'm
By the
excited to
way,
get into this, dude.
have you ever seen it in 4K before? Because
No,
I haven't.
I've never
Ooh.
seen Galaxy Quest 4K. I had the blue, so I've seen it in blue, but it wasn't like a boutique blue. It was like a very bare bones blue. You know, this was like when DreamWorks was getting pulled down, so they didn't. It's not like they were showing a lot of love to their physical media at that time.
Yeah.
So I just had it more to be like, hey, I have a physical copy of this movie I love. So now to have like a lovingly restored upgrade, a 4K steel upgrade of it, I'm pretty fucking psyched, man.
Dude, when I saw that, I was like, I never thought that that movie would get that treatment. You know what I mean?
We're at that stage
But
now where
it's
all
so
these
cool.
unlikely titles are getting 4Ks.
And it's what, the 25th anniversary? That's crazy.
25th
Speaking of a long
anniversary
ass time.
limited edition steelbook. Fucking rad.
Damn.
Like tissue paper. It will tear through your ship like tissue paper.
By Grapthar's Hammer. What a savings. The great Alan Rickman.
He's so good in that movie. Holy
Galaxy
shit.
Quest is a fucking it's a stone cold classic. If you meet I've never met a person. I have never met a person. There are two kinds of people. People who've seen Galaxy Quest and love it, and people who have not seen it. I've never met anybody that has an
That's a good way
unkind
to
word.
put it.
Yeah, you either love Galaxy Quest or you've never seen it. Like, I've never met anybody that has an unkind word about this movie. I've never heard anybody shit talk it. It's because it's fucking great. This is a 10 out of 10 movie.
By the
So-
way, double feature, that and Mystery Men is the best.
Oh my god, that's like, dude, that would be amazing. I don't know how you watch any other movies that weekend. You'd be like, I don't know how you're gonna top that.
Well, the other thing too is like if you think about it, there's really not many like sci-fi space comedy. Like what? Dark Star's another one, or that
I guess
Carpenter did,
you
right?
could kind of count Idiocracy, maybe.
But
Kind
nothing
of.
where it's like a space crew, you know? It just
I
feels
oh
like
yeah, I guess
it
not.
doesn't it feel like studios wouldn't be like, yeah, let's throw a whole bunch of money into like
Yeah.
this big sci-fi
They didn't
comedy.
see the dollar signs on the, the sci-fi
Yeah.
comedy.
Most sci-fi comedy, if you notice, is like it's almost like on the edge of contemporary times. Like even Idiocracy, it's like modern, but
Yeah.
not modern. You know, it's not like I mean, Demolition Man, by the way, to go back to that, sorry, is like the way they populated it with like all concept cars and you know, there's not many. That's another good actually, wow, we both wrecked good sci-fi
There you
comedies
go. Good
back to
sci-fi
back.
comedy.
Shit.
Check it out, buddy. What's next for you, man? What's next?
All right, so I actually feel like an asshole because I should have done it first too. My good buddy Matt got me this for Christmas, which is the
Hey.
Walmart special edition of Alien Romulus. So I'm actually very excited to check this out in my home theater. So a big thank you for this because I
Yeah, man.
love this movie
Happy
so
holidays,
much, and
buddy.
it's great to talk.
That's just a little Christmas goodie from us to you.
Thank you, and
You know
thanks
when
to
I
producer
ordered
Booth
that,
too.
dude? You had to get your pre-order in. The pre-orders came out the day I was flying to HHN, and I had to do that
That
pre-order
long?
on the plane, Mark. I'm on the plane with no
Really,
Wi-Fi. I'm on 5G. Because if you didn't get a
dude?
pre-order in, it was gone. Because, like,
Really?
yes, those are a
Did I
limited
not
run.
open this?
I mean, it's up to you, but I pre-order. I was like, oh, this is a perfect gift for Mark. Let me hurry up and pre-order this. And I was doing it on the plane as we were taxiing.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. I'm glad we
Mine
got
was
it.
lazier.
Dude,
I
I'm
just got
glad
it.
it
I was
went
like,
through because Walmart canceled a bunch of people's pre-orders. They oversold. That's what I'm
oh
saying.
shit.
You had to have gotten in at a certain time. There are people who got their Alien Romulus steelbooks canceled. So I'm amazed.
Damn.
When it showed up here, I was like, "Oh shit. It came."
That's cool. By
Yeah.
the way, you know what's funny? It's sort of like you have two industries that do that because you did it on an airplane where they overbook and cancel people's tickets.
Yes. Stop overselling things. Fuck. Mark. Oh, next up for me. So now we're gonna get more. We're going older. This isn't. You're not gonna get any FOMO from this, physical media people. I stopped at Barnes and Noble this week, and usually the overhead there for Blu-rays and 4Ks is obnoxious. They sell at MSRP, so it's like $60 or something stupid. So I found this for $10 at Barnes and Noble. I've never found a $10 Blu-ray at Barnes and Noble, and it just happened
Oh,
to
I
be one
gotta know what this is.
I needed for my shelf because I love this. It's Popeye,
Oh,
the live action Popeye, Robert
I've
Altman.
never seen that.
Dude.
I know of its existence, but I've just never
Well,
watched it.
here's the problem with you and Popeye. You don't like musicals. I hate to break it to you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you don't like vegetables.
You also don't like vegetables, so this is a double strike for you because he loves spinach. Mark, you don't like musicals. I hate to. It's not a musical like the way that you.
I don't mind musicals.
It's not like Wicked,
you know.
but this is a movie where people do break out into song, but it's done very artfully and it's fucking amazing. It's a feat of art direction and set design. The real sets that they shot on are still in Malta. They're still all there. They're built.
Really?
Dude, you know how you and I love when they make live action versions of cartoons? They bring them to life like the Jim Carrey Grinch? It
Yeah.
all started here,
Or
brother.
the Flintstones,
Or the Flintstones. It all started here with Popeye. It's
which
silly.
is weird. Isn't it Robert Altman?
It's Robert Altman, and he fucking nails it. It's silly. It's zany. There are insane cartoonish sets. The costumes are really crazy. The way people move is really like weird. They choreographed their movements like they worked with clowns and mimes so that people could learn how to move.
By the way,
This,
isn't that cool when you get like an auteur director?
yeah,
It would be the equivalent of someone throwing like Ridley Scott a Marvel movie. It's like we need to see some of that shit.
this is one of the best cartoon movies ever made. Popeye, check it out. I got it for
Really?
$10. $10, buddy.
Okay.
I love this one.
I'm gonna check that out then.
Listen, I'm telling you though. I'm warning you. It's a musical.
No, don't worry.
They're singing from
I
the
do
first
like-
frame, Mark. It's like Popeye, and then they're gonna sing a song. But here's the fun part.
Well, Singing in the Rain is like one of my favorite movies. Just so you know.
Oh,
So.
that's strange. You have bitched about musicals, but then
I
here's
don't
the thing,
like
though.
contemporary musicals.
That's
basically, 'cause
okay.
they all
This
sound
is
like
good.
Okay,
This
here's
is
where I
not a
don't like it when it
contemporary
has like.
musical. This is
Okay,
filled with like
perfect.
weird 60s kind of songs where people will like zip 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 zoo and that's a song.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Okay, because that shit's gonna be happening from frame one, Mark.
Oh, what's
Just
the other one?
warning
There's
you.
another one I like. What's the one I like with the sharks and the jets? What's that fucking movie? Because my
West Side
brain's fried.
Story. West Side
That's
Story.
another one I like. So
I'm amazed that you like that. I thought you would be hating that movie, man.
I like it so much I forgot the title.
What's that one where they're singing on the West Side? You know what I'm talking about. West Side Story. Gran Torino. What's next for you, Mark?
um, shit. How should I go? I'll do it. Okay, I'll go Arrow again. I got
Oh!
this fucking epic tome
Oh
for
my god.
Carlito's Way.
Holy shit. Look at that
I have
chunky
to. Okay,
box.
I have to thank you, Tommy, and Kevin for getting me back in because I had been missing out. This transfer makes this movie look like a fucking contemporary film.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Fuck yes,
Anyway,
dude.
it's chock full of stuff. It comes with the whole. If you like Al Pacino, it comes with these like little cards with photos of him from the movie in
Oh, they're
black
like
and white,
lobby
and they're very
cards?
art. Yeah, and I was thinking of just like hanging, framing them in my house.
Dude,
It's like, what the fuck is Al
you
Pacino
should
doing on your
only
wall?
put Al Pacino lobby cards in the bathroom.
Oh shit! I'm totally gonna do that.
Just put them in
Hold
the
on.
bathroom. Don't,
Can you remind me to do that? I'm
yeah,
totally gonna do that.
don't put them
Okay.
anywhere else,
Yeah, I'm
and
totally
don't
gonna do
explain it.
that. It's just Al Pacino staring at you as you take a shit.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
By the way, I had forgotten so much of this movie. I actually have a theory, but I'll make another video about that because I've not seen this theory anywhere. So
Well,
expect a video from me soon on
you
Carlito's Way.
you ain't a lawyer no more, Dave. You a gangster now.
Dude, this is one of the best gangster
That's one of my
movies.
favorite moments in a movie. Adios, counselor. Throws the bullets in the trash can. Shit's awesome. Benny Blanco from
that
the
was
Bronx,
dope.
baby.
You know what my other fun favorite moment is too? When he's in that bathroom and he's out of ammo, but he just hypes himself up as though he's fully loaded.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so
It's like
cool.
it's like the anti Scarface because he's got
Yeah.
nothing and he's gotta just fucking trick everybody into thinking he's got it all handled all the time. It's the opposite of Tony Montana. They actually go quite
Dude,
well
that is a
together.
good call.
Yeah, they go quite
Good
well
call,
together.
dude. Is there a new 4K for Scarface, do you know?
I think there are some specialized ones. That's not a hard one to find. I think you could kind of pick you can kind of pick your distributor, your label on that one. I know they've even made, there are like those fancy 4K boutique people that like make it look like a hardcover book. It costs a little more. It's a luxury item. They've definitely cornered the collector's market, so it's like $100 edition, but it's got all this fancy shit with it. I think I've seen a couple Scarfaces that look like it comes in like a
Comes
gold
with a
box.
figurine.
It's like super
It comes
gaudy.
with cocaine.
Yeah, it like looks really gaudy. I've seen one that looks like a Coke mirror. They're like, it's very gaudy. It's one of those movies.
That's
It's not
cool.
it's not hard to find a 4K of that.
By the way, one thing I don't like about those expensive special edition booky ones is every time they get shipped, you get it and the fucking corner's all mushed, and
It's
you're
all
like,
bent.
ah,
Well,
shit.
speaking of bent things, that's why I don't have the thing I wanted to show off
You're
this
gonna
week.
show your wiener.
I'm just gonna show my crooked wiener. I wanted to show the Mandalorian season 3 steelbook because I don't care what anybody says, I love
Oh,
Mandalorian.
season 3.
And I'm a completist, and I have the first 2 seasons on Steel, and I got season 3 to complete the set. I know season 3 is not good. I know. But I needed to
Dude,
have it.
if that one stays if that one is opened and you have other better things wrapped,
then
I'm
shame
gonna be
on me.
so mad at you.
But I don't have that to show this week because Amazon bent my fucking steelbook. The bottom right corner was gnarled. It looked like it had hit the side of a building. So I had to fucking send it back. So they're sending me a new Mando season 3. It's supposed to come Wednesday. We'll see if it shows up.
Well, in that case, I have to give Arrow some shit. Even though, fortunately, it didn't come damaged, They just threw this in a box with one piece of paper.
Oh shit!
And I was just like,
With
what
like a
the
lot of
fuck kind of
room?
a... Yeah,
Oh, what the fuck, Arrow?
I
Come on.
lucked out, but yeah,
After I
that's
talked
like,
all that shit and said Arrow's so good at packing their movies and shipping, and you were like, "Yeah, right." This
dude, they
showed up in a
lost
paper
yours,
bag.
right?
Yeah, Arrow lost my Demolition Man. I don't know where it is. That's two. I
Some
do have.
some guy at UPS is having a blast.
I have one
Eating
more thing
Taco Bell.
to show. It's a Kino Lorber. I got a new Kino Lorber that I'm very happy about. It's a Blu-ray. It's a slipcase. It's a blind buy. I've never heard of this movie, but the premise and the poster look so ridiculous. I had to have it.
Oh,
Have
I'm
you
dying
heard
to
of?
know what this is.
Have you heard of a movie called Blind Fury with
Yes,
with Rutger
I
Hauer?
fucking recommended that to you multiple times.
He's a blind guy who's like
It's
a blind.
Zatoichi.
He's a blind ninja. The tagline is, he may be blind, but he don't need no dog. Mark,
That is
this-
one of the best and most fun action movies you'll ever see. It's basically the white version of Zatoichi. That's it. But it's
This-
fucking great.
is a Blu-ray boutique from Kino with slipcase.
Is
That's
it
a
4K?
No, Blu-ray. It's a slipcase Blu-ray. There's not going to be a 4K of this, Mark.
Dude, Pumpkin had got 4K.
Mark, there's not a market for Blind Fury 4K.
Watch
lucky-
the fucking movie. You tell me that after you've seen the movie.
We're lucky we got this, Mark.
Wait, so you've never seen this before?
Never seen
Dude,
it. Blind buy because
you-
I thought it sounded amazing. I watched a trailer and I was like, I need to own this.
it's one of my favorite Rutger Hauer performances. Seconds is another great one, by the way.
Seconds?
If you like
Is that a
veiny-
remake of John Frankenheimer's Seconds?
Dude, it's Rutger Hauer as a cop in the future in London that's flooded. All he does is drink coffee and
No.
eat chocolate.
You're talking about Split Second.
Split second, sorry, yeah.
I've
Have
seen
you
that
seen-
movie.
you've seen
Yeah,
that?
I saw. We had a whole talk about it. I've seen it.
You
I
don't
was
like
not,
it?
I was not a fan.
Oh man, I wonder if you'll like
Mm.
Blind Fury then. Blind Fury's really cheesy, but it's
I
great.
I like cheesy. Just Split Second, nothing happened. He would show up and the creature was gone already. I was like, it's one of these kinds of fucking movies. Like,
Well, it was a TV movie.
there's only so that you can only pull that crap on me so many times. Mark, do you have anything else to show for
Oh,
show me your
yeah, I
disc?
do.
All right,
I
this
got
is all
two
you
more.
because I'm done.
Oh, it's
Go
up.
for
Okay.
it. Roll through.
So I'll just do a quick one really fast. I got The Professionals.
Oh,
because
I'm still gonna watch this. Damn it.
my family's coming in on the 18th, and I really want them to see this movie. My family loves westerns, so I practice what I preach, and this is all there is. It's one of the greatest westerns ever made, and it has a fucking piece of shit cover, and it looks like fucking garbage.
You know what I just realized?
Now, who the fuck designed this crap? This is a really good movie. What is this shit?
This actually is perfect for a holiday episode because doesn't this kind of feel like you and me are opening presents together, showing each other what we got? Doesn't that kind of feel like that? It's kind of perfect. It feels like Christmas morning a little bit.
Dude, part of me was if I wanted to watch these, part of me wanted to keep them and I would unbox them just as a surprise. Anyway, the other thing I got, and this was the first anime film that I ever watched that was like adult
Oh,
and was very cerebral. So
it's got
this is a
consent.
piece
Oh.
of shit. This is like $8, but it was a 4K of Ghost
Oh,
in the
Ghost
Shell.
in the
I know
Shell.
there's better special editions out that eventually I'll go after, but for $8, I've
Sometimes,
never
dude,
seen
that's
a 4K
what I'm saying.
transfer this.
Like sometimes you're gonna have those 4Ks where you're like, you know what? I don't need the high bells and whistles version of this. A good transfer and a physical copy of the movie is enough. And if you could score
Yeah.
that for $10, who gives a shit? Just get that one.
Yeah. As much as, it's funny, as much as I talk about the special features and the DVDs and the golden age of I barely watched any of the special features.
Yeah,
in my
you just want a
DVDs.
good copy of the movie, maybe some cool art. Yeah. There you go. A special holiday edition of Show Me Your Disc Man. That really felt like Christmas morning. That was actually really fun.
This was more exciting than Christmas morning, to be honest.
Definitely way less
Yay,
tears for sure.
socks!
Yeah. Way less awkwardness on Christmas morning. Mark, should we do some Rex now? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
fucking
want to
let's
hear what you've
do
been
it.
watching. Let me hit this.
I'm gonna wreck it! Wreck it! Wreck it! Wreck it! Wreck! I'm gonna wreck it! Wreck it! Wreck it! Wreck it! Wreck
Well, I
it!
go on facts, not recommendations, but thank you.
Thank you, everybody who's still listening. Now we're going to talk about what we've been watching. It's the Rex.
Let's fucking do it.
We got a lot of Rex to cover,
How
including
many do you
some.
have?
I have 8 total, but 3 of them will cross over with you.
Oh, okay, cool.
How many do you have?
I have, well, I'm subtracting 2, so I have 7, including the 3 that we'll share.
There we go. Okay. So let's do this. Since we have a couple shared ones, I'm thinking for the solo ones, maybe we just run through those so that way we can
Okay.
really, for the go back and forth one, we'll
Yeah.
go round robin on those last
Well,
ones.
so you want to do all
Yeah,
the,
do your
okay.
top 4 or whatever that I haven't watched, and then we can do, and then I'll do mine,
Okay.
and then we can run through the shared
Okay.
ones.
Cool. All
What
right,
do you got,
so
Mark? What have you been watching? What are you checking
I'm
out
going
over
to start
there?
off with the movie that I saw recently that probably I thought was one of the most intense experiences was Heretic. I finally got a chance
Fuck.
to see that.
Damn, I gotta
I'm not
watch
going to
this.
spoil it for you. There's a lot that if I talk about it, it will spoil the movie. So I'll just go into like acting is great. The 2 actresses that are the leads essentially are fantastic. The way they act with each other feels so natural. It felt like a real friendship between these 2 people,
Damn.
but they're also their own individuals too. So you get like a really like you're not I mean, you're I don't want to spoil anything. So I'll just say the acting felt very natural. Hugh Grant is that guy's fucking phenomenal
Oh
in
man,
this movie.
I've
And
heard
the
he's great in it.
reveals
Yeah.
don't read it. I would recommend anybody, please don't read about it. Please don't watch trailers. It's a fantastic movie that really needs to unfold as you're watching it. I always say this phrase, edge of the seat, but I was like leaning forward the whole time just
Damn.
as events were unfolding because this movie's you don't know what to believe. You don't know what's going to happen. Also an idiot, so that could be it too, but as far as like it's like going through an awesome HHN house. That's the same feeling I got from
Damn.
watching this movie. And it's unlike anything I've seen recently, and I think it is phenomenal. And I kind of wish I had watched this in the theater. But at the same time, I'm glad I watched it at home because I feel as though it's like this is not a movie where you need the audience to be like, "Oh." It's
Yeah.
more of like it's your relationship with the movie and some of the themes that they bring up in it,
It's
which
like
is
Conclave
very
where you were at
interesting.
home Googling things. You were like, what does this mean?
This one you don't have to, but it does. It gets. This is not just a stupid horror movie. It actually makes you think about certain things that I unfortunately don't want to talk about right now because I don't want to ruin it for you. Because I know you're going to watch this because it's just
Yes.
a fucking awesome movie.
I'm watching it this week. I tried to watch it for this show, but I only had time to watch one thing, and I chose something else that we'll talk about later.
Okay,
But
well,
yeah,
I'll
I'm
say
gonna watch
I'm
Heretic.
glad you did that. Did that because it's not something you want to rush into. You want to just like
Yeah, I
you
want to
want
take
to
my
be
time with
in
it.
like a good space to see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Oh, I'm excited.
So
I'm excited.
that's
It's
my
like the
first
one
rec.
big horror movie from 2024 that I haven't caught up with yet. So this is it. Once I do that, I feel like I've watched them all. So very
Like
excited.
this movie and Oddity are definitely going to be in my like tops for 2024 for sure.
Damn. Okay.
And I'm not even talking about just for the genre of horror, just in terms of movies. These are very well made movies, very well thought out. It's like you can see the hand of the filmmaker too. It's beautiful. I don't know, you have to see this movie. You got to see Heretic,
Shit.
man. I
Okay.
can't wait for you to see it
I
too. Yeah.
definitely will. I'm gonna watch this
But
week.
definitely be in the space for it. I highly recommend watching it at night making sure that all your if you have like any outside noise sources to like make sure you
Lock
eliminate
yourself
those.
in a
Yeah.
fucking chamber. Only watch movie.
You know
um,
how sometimes like I know some people that will watch horror films in the daytime, and I feel that's like a This movie is also very dark, so you kind of don't. The cinematography is.
yes.
I'm not talking about just the theme, so you kind of want to be in a space where you can,
Don't make
experience it.
banana bread while you watch
Yeah.
this. Don't talk to people while you do this. Don't wrap gifts while you watch it. I'm having a nice Christmas Eve wrapping gifts and watching Heretic.
But
Mark,
I can
what's
see
up?
like the mood being spoiled by having like Christmas lights on and shit as you're
Man,
watching this like crazy movie. Oh,
Mark would absolutely die in my house right now because my Christmas tree is always on, even when the movie's on, because it's far enough away. It doesn't give off a bunch of like distracting light. It's like it's I have one of those fancy trees
it's
where
doing light shows.
I can program the lights, I can dim them, I can make them like very soft. It just adds to the magical atmosphere of my living room. But it's on no matter. Like I watched The Substance with that fucking tree on, and it ruined nothing. I just want you to know, it would drive Mark insane. Mark would be like, "I can't be in this room right now." I love it. When it's Christmas time, I watch all my movies and TV shows with my Christmas tree. I love it.
That's actually kind of cool, especially if you're watching Jingle All the Way.
Hell yeah, man! Even if I'm not, I watched. Well, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. Well, what else you got? What else you got?
Okay, got another horror film I watched was Woman of the Hour, which my friend recommended, and it was a very good
Oh,
recommendation. It actually makes you feel like a bit like if like women have it tough. It's like there's some fucking weird dudes
it's
out
a
there.
bunch of weirdos out there,
It's I think it's loosely based on a true event. So there was
and
like a
that's
guy that was on these dating
It
shows,
was
and
directed
it's
by Anna Kendrick,
Anna
right?
Kendrick. I think it's her directorial debut. So
That's pretty
I
cool.
love seeing stuff like that, and it's a very well made movie. Looks great. I recommend it. It's creepy. The guy who plays the killer is really good as the killer. Very good performances. Yeah, I mean, check that shit out. Let's see what else I got. I saw. This is a recommendation from our good buddy Kevin.
Oh,
I saw the Book of Clarence. Don't pay attention to the stupid IMDb rating. I think this film got screwed by the promotion campaign where they're trying to make it seem like it's just you smoke weed and it's a funny comedy. It's actually a little bit more serious, and it's a very artful film. The chariot chase at the beginning, there's some of the stuff in this, it looks like, it has almost the same look as Passion of the Christ. It feels like you're in this environment. It's really cool. And acting is great. Visually it's stunning. You feel like you're in that time. I think they may have used the same locations of Passion of the Christ because it's that big town that's kind of that old ass town that's on the side of a mountain or whatever. Anyway, it's a if you're looking for it has funny moments, but this is definitely more of an artful and thoughtful piece. So don't expect a comedy, and I think you'll like it. And
I'm actually curious about that one. And we should say shout out to our buddy Kevin at the Real for Real.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I know he really liked it a lot. So
yeah, and like I said, if you pay attention to reviews, I feel as though they're reviewing a totally different movie than what I watched because it's the I forgot the director's name, but it's beautifully constructed and also has like this kind of like Technicolor old film. To me it looked like it was shot on film, and it
hmm,
had that. You know how you ever watch those like old Charlton Heston films and where he's playing like Moses or something, and it has that very like that the colors are very warm and
yes,
it has that kind of look to it. It's
dude, the
really
Ten
cool.
Commandments is one of the most beautiful, visually beautiful movies I've ever seen.
Really, I've
The
not seen that movie.
1956 Ten Commandment. Mark, you've never seen that movie? I'm amazed because you were brought up in a very Jesus-y
Yeah,
house.
I know. We saw we were more of what was that other one?
We were more of a
Ben
radio
Hur.
play kind of house.
We were more like a Ben Hur family.
They told me I couldn't watch the TV.
That happened too for many years. I had no TV,
Mark,
so
you should, if you like Technicolor and you like sort of big budget, splashy 50s Hollywood movies, like where they spent fucking obnoxious amounts of money. The 10 Commandments, you want to talk about 4K
hold on, let me write this
copies?
down.
Get yourself a 4K copy. The new 4K that came out a year or two ago from Paramount, from the 10 Commandments, that is one of the best it's a reference quality disc. It's something that you use to demonstrate the power of your TV and your player. It's something you show off to people. It's not a great movie, but the 10 Commandments visually, I will maintain, is a reference quality disc. It's well known in the community. It's being one of the best looking 4Ks ever produced. The 10 Commandments. Yes, sir.
Is it the Steelbook 65th anniversary?
I believe that is the one. It was released a year or two ago.
I think so.
Happy Steel. They also had a regular version too. It's the 4K that was released by Paramount. I want to say like in 2022, something like that.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's on sale for $33. Ah, damn it! There's $15 delivery charges.
Yeah. Anyway, Mark, what else you got? I almost called you
This
Mel.
is my.
Mel Gibson. What else you got going on?
That sounds like someone's name from the Ten Commandments era.
Totally.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Mel. What other movies you watching?
Because I guess I was watching a lot of. I try to balance things out. If I watch some darker films like Heretic and Woman of the Hour, so I watched Mr. Nice Guy, the Jackie Chan movie on Amazon.
Oh yes, I know that
copy
movie.
is clean. That movie's so much fucking fun.
Great movie.
Holy shit.
I also just love Jackie, so it's a great movie.
Yeah, he's unlike any action star that we have currently. It actually, I really miss that era. It's just fun movies, and I feel as though we miss out a lot on fun movies that are just fucking fun.
Well, he's gonna be coming back in Karate Kid Legends. He's gonna be playing his character from the Karate Kid remake, and he's teaming up with Ralph Macchio, Daniel's son, and they're gonna be teaming up to train a new Karate Kid. Do you not know about this?
No,
dude, I saw a poster for it at my local. Karate Kid Legends. Look it up. It's a real thing.
Is this tying in with the series too?
No, I don't think it's a Cobra Kai thing. But
Dude,
I mean,
they're doing
plays
a multiverse with Karate Kid.
He plays Daniel LaRusso in I haven't watched Cobra Kai, but I'm sure maybe it does. Maybe it all ties together. But it's Karate Kid Legends, and it's Ralph Macchio, Jackie Chan, and some new kid that they're training together.
I'm surprised they didn't use Resurgence or Revenge.
Karate Kid Reloaded.
Yeah.
Mark,
Legends
what else you got,
the
buddy?
other one. Let's see. I think that's it.
That's it.
Me.
All right.
The rest
I'm going to run through
some.
I'll run through some solos for you. Mark, I saw Y2K, which is the new movie by Kyle Mooney. It is the movie where what if the Y2K bug actually did the thing it said it was going to do?
Oh, that's cool.
I really liked it. It's been getting a lot of hate. I think that people who watch A24 movies, they go in to an A24 movie with a certain, mindset where they're like, oh, this is going to be this kind of dramatic, sort of layered look. No, they're not. This is a Kyle Mooney movie. It's a comedy. He's trying to be funny. The thing is, Kyle Mooney's comedy is very awkward, and it's very kitschy. And to me, that works perfectly for the period, because I know that you remember this. I do too. 1999, that's kind of how everything was. Everything was kind of a little awkward. Everything was kind of a little silly, a little nerdy, a little dorky. It's kind of perfect. I had a really good time with it. It's not just a bunch. This stuff is there. There's a bunch of great nostalgic jokes and callbacks and songs that you remember and funny movies. There's a great bit. Kyle Mooney's in the movie and he plays a video store clerk. But there's a bunch of funny shit with movies that they pick to rent. It's really funny. I had a great time. And as somebody who likes creature effects and robotics, I really liked it a lot.
Oh shit! Now I'm really excited to see
it's
what
fun.
This movie's
It
about.
feels like, it kind of feels like, and I say this as a compliment because I love this movie a lot. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is a movie that from the 90s that has comedy, but it also has like a big budget, and they go do a bunch of crazy high concept things. They go to hell. There are all these great creature effects and physical, practical guys in rubber suits. Y2K has all of that. That exactly what I just said. I did not. I went in
Okay.
not expecting anything, and I had a really great time with it. So I highly recommend Y2K. I really liked it. Haters, I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
I did
Uh,
see some of that. By the way, I did see some of like I think the IMDb and the Metacritic scores were pretty low, and I
yeah,
was like, man, I thought I was hearing good things initially before it was released, and then all of a sudden everyone just took a big shit on it.
people were being really dicks about it. So I don't know what's up with that, but people are dicks.
Well,
Secondly,
you know us, we love 5 point
oh,
something movies.
it's because 5 point something movies are really like 8 point something movies. I've been texting Mark about this. Your mileage may vary, but I'm really liking Skeleton Crew a lot.
Oh, cool.
It is. It's hard to make new Star Wars fun. I think they've sapped all. I won't beat a dead horse. Everybody knows how I feel about it. But they made Star Wars fun again. They actually made it fun. I think what they did was they stopped doing all this fucking bullshit, and they just decided to tell an original story that has like real adventure and stakes. Every episode has intrigue. Every episode has a conflict. Every episode is like, it's not end of the world stuff. That's the cool thing. It's very much, it's the Goonies. It's adventure. It's searching for buried treasure. There are really fun characters in it. Jude Law is awesome. When you first see him,
Yeah, I love that guy. He's
you're
awesome.
like, oh, cool, it's Jude Law. The next time you see him, you're like, what is this guy up to? Like, I really cannot wait to discover what his deal is in the show because they're keeping it, the mystery, the intrigue of who he really is great. I have no idea how they're going to pay it off, but I'm loving it, man. There's only been 3 episodes so far. It's really fun. At first, I was a little hesitant because I was like, I'm mad at Star Wars. I'm mad. And then I was like, I'm just going to watch it. And I was like, well, it's probably a kid's show. And here's the thing. Yes, it stars all kids and Jude Law, but it's not really a kid's show. I always thought I was like, this is going to be a fucking kid show. This is not for me. I don't care. No, dude. It just happens to star kids. That's it. It's for everybody. It's just good Star Wars storytelling for once. We haven't had this in a while. It actually makes me excited about Star Wars again.
I'm actually very happy to hear you say that because I know you've been a bit cynical toward like,
Yeah.
you know, Marvel and Star Wars properties, and mainly because they have been cratering them.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I haven't even finished off like some of the all like I haven't watched any of the new ones just because from my other nerd friends, I hear like terrible things.
Oh
So
yeah.
to
Yeah.
finally hear a good review for a Star Wars show gives me a new hope because I love Star Wars, so it's cool that they're going back to their roots, I guess, and just
I
making it
I
fun.
really think you're gonna like this show a lot, Mark. Just get to like Jude Law, and then I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, oh shit, what's up with this show? So very
Okay.
excited for Skeleton Crew. Good stuff. Also, by the way, the bad guy is super cool, and you'll see why. The minute you see him, Mark, you're gonna be like, oh, that's why Matt loves this. Um, And then quickly, I'll run through some things. I have been watching Christmas stuff. I won't, belabor the point too much. I rewatched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I love stop motion animation. It's a classic from 1964. I rewatched it, and I just want to say, it's it doesn't hold up so much. I've seen it now 50 times, and it's getting a little bit worse each time I watch. But I wanted
Oh,
to
are you starting to
recommend it.
feel the burnout on it?
A little bit. I did want to recommend. I have the new Blu-ray of it, and it looks spectacular though. Like the transfer is gorgeous on it. So if you can find a good 1080p copy of this, I think it's probably what they're showing on cable this year. It looks great, but I know the story so well at this point that I'm like, I don't know. But fun to look
By the
at.
Can I interrupt your Rex? Because I actually, because you're talking about stop motion, you're a big stop motion guy. I
Yeah.
actually watched something called It's called Memoir of a Snail. It's a new
Oh,
stop
yes.
motion movie,
Yes, I
and
know it.
that
Yeah.
was fantastic.
Yeah,
So
that's the same
you
guy
should
that
check it
made
out.
was it Ruby and Max or he that's what he does. He makes these like adult dramas in stop motion basically.
This was really good. It's like I think you should check it out.
Yeah.
Stylistically, it's awesome and it's very moving.
Yeah,
So
it's on my list. I liked his other movies, so I'm definitely going to get to that. And you know what? I have a couple others, but it doesn't really matter. I want to get to the big shit.
no, no,
Mark.
just do them quickly. I'm curious.
Oh, so on Criterion Channel, they have been doing this thing called Hitch for the holidays. So it's all Hitchcock movies. I've watched a bunch of these, but a few of them I've never seen. Like I'd never seen Strangers on a Train before, ever.
Which one? There's two.
I watched 1951. 1951. It's Harley Granger and I forgot the girl that's in it. I watched Strangers on a Train for the first time, and I really liked it a lot. I was actually kind of amazed by how good it was. I was like not
Yeah,
expecting it to be that good.
he does some crazy shit in that movie.
Yeah, where like the merry-go-round falls apart at the end, and the old guy's crawling underneath it. Like, there's some crazy set pieces in these Hitchcock movies that I'm just like kind of blown away by. Even 70 years later, I'm like, I cannot fucking believe what I'm looking at right now. The fact that he pulled it off in 1951. Anyway,
It means that like the present day filmmakers suck. They're
yeah,
like,
basically.
this was doing crazier shit than the stuff
Speaking
today.
of movies that have modern day filmmakers have totally been informed by, Stranger in a Train a little bit, but really North by Northwest, dude, that's the other one I watched, and I'd seen it before, but it had been a long time. Dude, North by Northwest fucks. It's a great movie, and this is what I was talking to Jess about, because she had never seen it before.
Oh
And I
wow.
was like, isn't it crazy that you've seen that part with the crop duster? You've seen it lampooned and referenced and paid homage to. You've seen it on The Simpsons. You've seen it. A million movies have done a version of it. You've seen the clip, like almost kind of like the end of Planet of the Apes. Everybody knows that ending. Even if you've never seen the movie, you know that ending. And
Or it's
unfortunately,
like Soylent Green.
right, and that's all you know, right? So if you've never seen North by Northwest, the thing you know is Cary Grant running away from the crop duster, right? So you would think that because it's so baked into your DNA, that when you actually watch the scene, maybe it's not going to be that good. It fucks. It's
Isn't it
amazing, and it's still
crazier?
totally surprising. You don't expect it to hit the fucking tractor trailer. You don't expect it to go up in flames. The whole sequence, the way that it's played out, it is one spectacle after another, and I was kind of blown away by how awesome it was. Also, North by Northwest felt a lot like, I know you're gonna make fun. Yeah, I was like, dude, Christopher Nolan owes a lot to this movie. In terms of the way that music is used, the way it like dum bum bum, there's this score that bum, 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 like it basically thrums you into every scene. I was like, oh, that's like very Chris Nolan. It almost felt like I was listening to like Hans Zimmer. Even the title design when it's going down the building, I'm like, feels like it's something like right out of Inception. The whole deal with like guys in suits, guys on the run. You could tell the way that certain
Everyone well
sequences play out.
dressed.
Everyone, well, you're like, this is like the first Chris Nolan movie. Not to be that guy, but I was like, oh, that's what this guy did. He watched North by
disrespectful to
Northwest.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, he watched North by Northwest, and he fucking fundamentally wrapped his whole filmmaking identity around it. There's so much Christopher Nolan in it. It's kind of nuts. Except the difference is I actually like North by Northwest, and I don't like Christopher Nolan. Well, that's it for me on that. Mark, should we talk about what we watched together?
Yeah, let's do it. Which one? What do you want to start with?
Mark, let's start with Red One. Mark and I
Okay.
both watched Red One. I'm so curious to hear your take
All
on
right.
it.
Let me tell you one thing.
Oh
I
wait,
saw
let's
the
do this.
trailers.
Wait, let's do this.
Oh.
Let's do this. So obviously,
Oh,
Red
okay.
One is a brand new movie. You can watch it on Amazon Prime for free right now. But if you don't want to hear us spoil it, I see you guys later. Happy holidays. All right, Mark, go ahead.
So I when I saw the trailer, I think you, Tommy, and I are our film buddies were kind of like, sort of like, I know I was for a fact. I was making fun. I was like, this is gonna be dumb, and then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, I'm just turning on this film critic brain. I was like, my movie career went in the toilet. I'm gonna take a big shit on these movies and not have fun. This movie was super fucking fun to me. It's like reminiscent of, I'll put it in the category of like Jingle All the Way, Sky High, where you have this kind of like, you know, was it, you have all these mystical creatures living in a today world, but it's also kind of weird and almost sci-fi-ish. Anyway, the
Yeah.
cast is awesome. It's stupid, but it's just extremely entertaining and fun. So many cool things happen in it that I was impressed with. I started to get used to the humor. I shed my critic skin, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna treat this like I'm a kid watching a movie, and it's a fucking awesome, like, it's a great holiday film. I'd I'd watch it back to back with Jingle All the Way because I had so much fun. The Rock is playing his goofy self as his over serious self, but it really works. And J.K. Simmons, that's kind of funny. We're gonna be watching two movies with J.K. Simmons in it, and he's fucking ripped
He's
in this
jacked. He's
movie. Jesus.
jacked.
Like, talk about inspiration. He's like, doing bench pressing with like with the rock. It's a
Yeah.
really fun movie. And I like that it was like super cartoonish. It doesn't take itself seriously. And what did you think, by the way? I'm
So
curious to know
I
what you thought.
I liked it. I didn't love it. I had fun with it, but I think I had more fun in the first half. I really had a good time. I think at a certain point, I'm just gonna say this. I think at a certain point the movie started to feel like it was overstaying its welcome. Like these movies don't need to be 2+ hours. That's just
Wait, was it 2 hours?
it was over 2 hours. It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, that moved fast for me.
So
Oh, shit.
I found the first half so fun and brisk. I thought the Chris Evans character was amazing. I loved watching him. I usually hate Dwayne and I make fun of Dwayne. They wisely use a little less of Dwayne and have him share screen time with Chris Evans and with Lucy Liu. That stuff was working. Even Dwayne was kind of working for me. I think the first half of the movie where they set it up, they introduce you to the world, they give you the problem that Santa Claus has been kidnapped. Like, it's great. I think my interest started to wane a bit because I was like, all right, let's wrap this shit up. Like, it started to feel like there was too much story. Like, here's my case in point.
Is it almost like it had multiple endings where like, that's a great place to stop? And then it
Yeah,
kept
I was
going,
like,
that's a great place to stop.
I was like, we have 3 giant sequences, and they were like a series of diminishing returns for me. Like when they fight the snowmen, that was awesome. I had a great time with
Yeah.
that scene. I was like, this is fucking great. I was laughing, having a great time. The interplay with Chris Evans of The Rock was really fun. When you get to the Krampus bit, it's cool because it's Krampus, and I love Krampus. But I started to feel the length. By the time you get to the bridge at the end with the witch and the whole thing, I was like, oh my God, wrap it up. I just felt like it overstayed its welcome. But I'm giving it a slight wreck because, to Mark's
Krampus?
point, no, to your point, there are fun holiday movies, but this is a specific type of fun in holiday movies we don't get a lot of. Like, similar to Jingle All the Way, where it's like, do you want a big sort of raucous action adventure holiday movie? Then you can watch Red One. I think your mileage may vary. I know Mark is like really hot on it. Tommy Nuggets also really liked it. I definitely liked it the least out of us 3. But the stuff that works really works. Like, I thought Chris Evans was fucking great. I love all the weird creature design, like the choices. The snowmen were
Krampus
awesome.
looked dope, by the way.
Krampus looked great. There was some fun stuff. I liked the world building. That stuff was cool, but then it got to a certain point where I was like, okay, we've got a lot of lore. We're exploring
world building.
we're exploring a lot of shit. What else are we going to do with it besides just tell me that these things exist? Like, I kept waiting for Lucy Liu to have something to do when she was like, oh, she's
She
used
pops
the
up like very,
yeah,
like, very
it was like
infrequently
it was like
almost, yeah.
she's using. Oh, we had an illegal use of magic. I thought Lucy Liu was gonna do this crazy thing where they were able to trace the magical strain. Like the actual reveal, maybe we won't give that away, but the actual reveal of where they're keeping Santa, I thought was great. Like that was a great surprise because
Yeah.
I was genuinely taken
I
off
didn't
guard.
expect that at all. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. But like, I don't know. It was fun, but I don't know, man. I started to feel the length by the end. I think it was like a lot. It was just a lot of movie. I liked it when it was breezier, when it was like, hey, here we are. We're going to take toy cars and we're going to make them big and drive around. Love that. We're going to fight snowmen. Love that. But then when it was
Do you like how he turned into Ant-Man?
dude, he uses all Ant-Man technology. Ant-Man going to sue somebody.
Did you notice his suit is the same color?
Yes. Did you also notice that last week on Jingle All the Way, we were talking about them Rock'em Sock'em robots, and they actually are in this fucking movie?
That was pretty dope, though, right?
They were great.
When they just go
when they started just punching the shit out of people
quickly. Yeah,
yeah, that was great. Like that
that
stuff
made me
was
want to watch
cool.
Real Steel. Actually,
That stuff was cool, but like I'm talking more about like the witch is going to be using the globes to punish the people, and this is her plan, and this is what she's using. I was like, this is too much lore. It's
right?
too much story. Yeah. I was just like,
the thing
that's
is,
the
they
thing.
introduce it and then only capture 2 people. It's like,
That's the problem. That's the problem. You don't do anything with it. If you're going to spend the time to do all the stuff, do something
you
with
have a
it.
factory of these things, and you
And
just
also,
capture
too,
2 people.
Once you figure out that the way to get out of the globe is just to be nice, then I get it. It's a big moment for the Chris Evans character, but I'm like, then why? It doesn't feel like a real threat. I thought it was going to be they were trapped in there forever and they were going to have to rescue them. The fact that you can get out on your own, it kind of took a little bit of the threat away.
They got out so quickly too.
Yeah.
I was like, there's this huge build up to people being trapped, and then they got out so easily.
It looks great. It looks great. There's no question. It's a huge action movie.
Yeah.
It looks expensive. The whole thing where they're capturing Santa and he's chasing that tank thing through the North Pole, that looked awesome. Like, I was like, holy shit, this is a real action movie. It's fucking big. Yeah, I think that's about it. I had a good time. I'm glad I watched it for free. I'll say that. I think had I paid for it, I might have been like, what the fuck? But I had a good time with it. I don't think it's anywhere close to Jingle All the Way. I don't even think it's anywhere even close to Violent Night. I think those are 2 stronger movies in terms of like, I guess, action-y comedy holiday movies. But this is fun enough. I think there's a lot of cool stuff here. I didn't love it. I felt it by the end. But what I liked a lot. So it's like a halfway wreck for me. Like, I enjoyed enough to be like, this is worth a watch. It's not, I agree with you. I think a lot of people are being snooty about it. Fuck those people. Watch the movie and judge for yourself. I'll just say, by the end, I was like, let's go. Come on, enough.
I do agree with you. Like, it's crazy how many. I find that it's harder to get into newer films just because they're all over 2 hours.
Yes.
But the thing is, like, when you do a 2-hour movie really well, like Gladiator 2, like,
you don't feel it.
That's
you
don't
the
feel
thing.
Shit. Yeah.
I didn't feel. Gladiator 2 felt like it went by in 20 minutes. Red 1 felt like a 2.5 hour movie. It's just too much movie. There's too much story. Like, keep it simple. You use the toys to get away from the bad people. We find Santa. We don't need the witch part. We don't need all the backstory with what she's going to do. The threat of not having Santa is enough. Like, there was too much. It was too much story. That's my problem with a lot of these big... That's actually my problem with most of Dwayne's movies. They're bloated. They're all bloated.
Well, you know what?
Get these movies some Pepto-Bismol because they're bloated as fuck.
Well, you know what's cool about, say, comparing Jingle All the Way to this one? It's sort of like you're getting these vignettes of funny scenes, whereas this one, it's like, okay, now that we set up these characters, we got to bring them back. Yeah. Whereas if you look at Jingle All the Way, it's like, okay, they're very distinct moments. It's like, here's where we go to the warehouse, and then that's over with. And it's like, we're never going to see these fucking people again. Yes. And that saves you like 20 minutes later. So yeah, economy of filmmaking is definitely not there, because just talking to you about it, I'm like, yeah, that's actually, there's a lot that and just hearing you talk about the movie, it's like, yeah, when you think about it, there's a lot that happens in this movie.
You know me, I love fun, I love schlock, and I'm down to have a good time with a movie. But my thing is, I could turn my critic brain off, but I can't turn my screenwriter brain off. and I
And
just
your
see
numb ass.
and my numb and I just see all this extra story that I'm like, where's that headed? Where's that headed? Where's that headed? It's all fat. It's all the fucking Dirty Harry burger. It's a bunch of overhanging bread where I'm like, what's
What is this,
in this
focaccia?
bread? Yeah, I'm like, why is there just a bunch of extra bread here where nobody's except this fat guy's gonna eat it? But like, why do we have this? You know?
Hey,
I don't
you
know.
eat that fucking bread.
I'll tell you this. The producer in the booth didn't watch it with me. She was working, but I did tell her I would watch it with her again. So that's about as good a rec as I can give. If I'm willing to go through the movie again,
Do you think she'll like it?
um, I can never tell with her sometimes with these kinds of movies. I think she will love the Chris Evansness of it. She also loves Chris Evans. But I think who knows, man, she might be like, I've had enough.
Turn it off.
Sometimes my wife has had enough of Christmas, and there'll be Christmas movies on. And she's like, "Really, you're watching Rudolph? Really? I have to sit through this?"
That I have a trouble with that type of stuff. Just watching those really old timey ones where you feel the filmmaker's hand like
Oh
moving those
yeah,
fucking things around. You're just like, it looks so amateurish now. I'm sorry. It's like Leica Studios spoiled me when it comes to stop motion. You watch some of this old garbage.
Leica
It's
should
like,
just remake all the classic specials for today, so they look really cool
that
and
would be
fluid.
dope, actually.
That would be great. Mark, anything else to say about Red One? Or are you done?
No, I think we've covered that one for sure. I
Red
don't think
done.
after being through that for the 2.5 hours, you want to keep talking about it.
No. I will say the snowmen were really cool. Krampus was cool. Fun to see Bonnie Hunt come back. Haven't seen her in a movie in a while. Lucy Liu, still hot.
He
Yeah.
looks the same. It's crazy. Like that whole Asian don't raisin is like
I
real
know.
true.
You guys are lucky with that, man. God damn. All right, Mark. You want to talk about Juror number 2, the new film by Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's hit this again. So if you don't want to hear us spoil Juror number 2, maybe head off. Mark?
And, can I say before we talk about the movie, this is definitely a movie that I feel that you should go in cold
Yeah.
because a lot
Don't
of
even
things
read
happen
about
that
it.
you
Don't even
wanna-
read the
yeah.
premise. The
Or
fucking
watch the
general
trailer.
if you go to rent it, the premise alone, the written description spoils the movie. In my opinion.
Yeah, I went in cold, and I knew for a fact. I was like, I know the tagline, I know the trailer's just going to give because all I saw was that it's like, oh, it's a thriller with a jury, which is one of my favorite genres.
Great,
And
yeah.
then I was like, Clint Eastwood. I didn't even know this movie was out until I sent you that text. I was like, there's a fucking Clint Eastwood. I thought he stopped making movies. He made
Yes.
another one.
Well, supposedly this is going to be Clint's last movie.
He said that like 2 movies ago.
Well, that's what I thought. I was like, wasn't Gran Torino supposed to be the last
Yeah.
Clint movie, and he's kept making them?
I'm glad he's still making
Well,
movies.
since you
though.
went first on Red One, I will do you the honor of going first. I will tell you, I thought Juror number 2 was amazing. Mark, I loved it from frame 1 to the end. You want to talk about economy of storytelling? Dude, there's not a second wasted. There's not a scene wasted. Every fucking thing is important. Every line of dialogue is important. This thing cooks. I loved it. I loved the performances. I thought Nicholas Hoult was fantastic. And dude, just the central hook of what his character's deal is great. Because once you
that
start...
is such a unique take,
It's
too.
such a unique take, dude. I thought for sure, I was like, oh, this is going to be Clint's 12 Angry Men. We're just going to be sitting there. It's going to be a moral thing. No. The real moral dilemma comes in another movie almost, and it's fun watching that character try to outwit everybody so that they don't
I think
know
you
what's
can give
going
it
on.
away, right?
I think so. It's he basically realizes, you know what? Do we? Yeah, you know what? Let's give it away. Should we give it away?
I mean, we did the spoiler
say-
thing.
we
I
hit
feel
the spoiler button.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like you're trying to talk about it, but
I
don't
am.
wanna ruin it.
I don't want to.
So,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
like
you should just
pussyfooting
ruin
around.
it so we can have a good convo on this because I actually want to talk to you about this movie.
He realizes midway through the case that he's a juror on, that the man that is on trial is definitely
the
not
wrong guy.
He's the wrong guy. He's innocent, and that the person that is probably responsible for the murder is he himself. So it's him trying to figure out a way to not reveal himself while also kind of like contending with that, like on his conscience. He has to go and like he's got a fucking new wife at home who's pregnant, who's like they're about to give birth to a baby. He talks to his lawyer, who's also like his Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor, who a surprise Kiefer Sutherland, which I was very
Yeah.
very impressed by. I was like, oh, look at him! I had no idea he was in this movie. There are a bunch of people like that in this movie that turn up. J.K. Simmons was
Yeah,
another
well,
one.
the jurors are like pretty well known people. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, dude. I thought it was amazing, especially too. Here's the thing: it's like when I tell you that premise and that hook, you're like, oh, well, they're never gonna pay that off. He's gonna find some kind of way, or he's gonna realize. No, dude, it's the fact that they go for it at the end of this movie. The ending of the movie is actually my favorite bit, and it's because of what doesn't happen. What doesn't happen is all that Hollywood bullshit. What does happen is the reality, and the reality of it is so cold. It's like when he opens the door and she's there, man. It's fucking great, and it cuts to black. It is so simple, and you know immediately what that outcome is. Oh god, it was so refreshing. I loved it. I thought it was great. Fantastic
It
movie.
also does. It really makes you think too. Like,
Yes. Also, like,
and
what
there's a
would
lot
you
of
do?
nuance in a very simple story.
Yeah, it was one of those where it was like, well, what would I do if I was in this guy's position? Like, how fucked would you be?
Which is crazy because you're thinking that as you're, if this is not like something you think about after
Yes.
the movie. He's very aware that he wants you to feel this way throughout the movie
Yes.
because it's sort of like it's a judgment on like on good and it also it makes you realize how many gray areas there are too. It's like everyone, even what he says at the end, which is his excuse where he's like that, how is this justice, is kind of like you also think about
Yeah.
that too, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point.
Though the one thing that's not nuance is Clint Eastwood's viewpoint on different people, where he has like this Asian lady talking about the car crash. The black guy is involved with gangs. The white guy gets away with everything.
Right? The young
God
guy with
damn it,
long
Clint.
hair is a stoner. I did like that. Yeah, they're all stereotypes. But you know what? It there's something about it that's so sincere because you can tell he's not making fun. Like he's just
Yeah.
of a different time. That for some reason none of it feels bad. Like it's all just like, yeah, this is kind of how he sees the world.
Well, the
I
thing
know
is,
it
it
sounds
actually.
bad, but
Well, the thing is, you know what? They are stereotypes, but I think they're, aside from the Asian lady talking about car crashes, most of
she
them
was
are
also a
kind of
med
like,
student
and
too.
she's like, yeah, that's what you said. But the thing is, they kind of like, they all are part of the story. Like those
Yes.
people's
And they're
past
actively helping.
experiences dictate, and they're not done in like a disrespectful way.
No.
It's like, this is my background, and this is why I'm making specific choices and how I view this particular part of the case. And it does make sense. But sometimes when you do, just because of the way society is, you see them, you're like, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But
Dude, also, all right, Nicholas Hoult was great. And
yeah,
Tony Collette, of course, was great. But I gotta fucking tip my hat to Cedric Yarborough Jones from Reno 911. Who the fuck
dude,
knew that guy could act?
you know what's crazy? I like, because of that, I didn't even, when I was watching him, I did, his performance is so good. I did not think of that at all.
Yes.
Like
Oh, so
he
you,
plays that character so real. It's
dude,
crazy.
I was the first time I saw him just because I'm such a big Reno 911 fan. The minute I saw him, I was like, oh, it's Jones. And I was like, oh no, is this gonna take me out of the movie? And it didn't. He's so goddamn good, he vanishes into the role. It's
Yeah, it's
crazy for me to
nuts.
say that. That sounds like the most pretentious shit ever, but it's exactly what happens. That guy just disappears.
That's really impressive considering like
Yeah,
his
because
his
he's
work
not even
on
like
Reno 911.
he's great on
It's
the show, but
insane.
he's not even like the funniest person on Reno 911. He's not even the character that people. If I say Reno 911, the person you're thinking about is Dangle. That's who you're
Yeah.
instantly thinking about, right? Like Jones kind of blends in, right? So when that guy pops up and no other cast members are there, you're like, oh, it's Jones. So immediately that's the first thing that's at the top of mind. So for that guy, he's got to beat that. And he's so fucking good. I can't believe how good of an actor he is. Like even to the end, I thought he was gonna be just like a bit part. I'm like, oh, they gave him this part. He'll be like the asshole guy in the jury room who doesn't want to listen, and that'll be that. No, like that guy actually got like a nuanced character. He got business to do. He's talking to Nicholas Hoult on the bridge. There's like a whole thing.
Yeah, I
There's
was
a
just
whole
about to
shared thing.
mention
Yeah.
that. That's a
It's a
really good
fucking
scene.
great scene.
And the way also I love the way how he explains himself without it sounding like a script. It actually sounds like this is a real person explaining his viewpoint, which is very
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
just
all the
thought
performers, J.K. Simmons was great as the detective.
he
Oh,
was
sorry.
great. Oh, it was so fun too to see that was a great turn for him. Like you think he's just like this sort of like, hey, I own a flower shop with my wife. I'm from the Midwest. Like the whole reveal that he used to be a cop and that he's not only was he starting to investigate the murder, but I love the bit where Nicholas Hoult thinks that he's like on top of everything, and the first thing J.K. Simmons says to him is like, "Hey, why'd you follow me yesterday?"
Dude,
He's like,
that by the way,
"That was
other
amazing,
that
wasn't it?"
scene when he parks off to the side and his
Yes,
phone goes off, and then J.K. Simmons does the U-turn. I was like, oh, he's totally gonna fucking catch him. But I like that he just totally was like,
he
I love
knew.
the character
Yeah,
choices that he makes. He's like, I know, but you know what? I'm gonna bring this up later and just keep
yes.
it in my back
He
pocket.
knew
Is so
before
cool.
that even happened. He was like, "I clocked your car coming out of the parking lot. You own a green dude." And by the way, that whole thing where Toni Collette is following up on the Toyota 4Runner, and like you're like, "Where is this? Is she gonna like? What is she gonna do with this information?" That pays off in such a huge way, and it seems like kind of a at the time, like when it first starts, you're like, she's not gonna get anything out of this, but it's something that fundamental that the fact that she keeps going says a lot about how much she cares about justice. Like it
Yeah.
makes her
You think
character
her
it kind of blends her character into the role. Like she was doing justice as a job. I think it was a lot of lip service, but here she kind of discovers like it's like a real thing. She needs to find justice for this family, and it kind of like reinvigorates her. It kind of gives her a purpose in a way, right?
I feel yeah, I felt it as though it's like she's willing to admit when she's wrong, but when she thinks she's right, she's 100% for the people she's representing.
Yes, that's a
And the
great way to
fact
put it.
that she's also self-aware and not like, oh, I made a mistake, but you know what? I'm going to keep going until this guy just winds up, this innocent guy just winds up. I love that she when her belief systems are questioned, she actually will examine them and make a good choice. And that scene, by the way, where his wife is lying for him
Oh
and then she
yes,
confronts him later is it's like these little simple things are the most tense moments of the movie, which is pretty cool.
yeah, yeah. I loved it. I thought it was great. If it is gonna be Clint's last movie, I think he's
It's a
going out.
solid one,
He's
yeah.
going out with a bang. I think it's like it's a really fantastic piece of work. I thought Richard Jewell was great. Um, I think this is I think this is like you don't get these kinds of. Remember, we used to get these movies all the time, like The Client, The Pelican
Yeah,
Brief, The Firm, A Time to Kill. We used to get these John Grisham legal movies all
I
the time,
miss those so
and they were like
much.
a big deal in the Cineplex. People would go; they were
Yeah.
huge. Then eventually they would get on TNT or TBS. People would rent them. They'd be on all the time. You'd be out of somebody's house. Fucking A Time to Kill would be on, but it's like
And you would just watch
you would just
it.
watch. That's the thing. It's like those. It's just like a good episode of Law and Order. Like it's doing a lot of rote things, but it's doing them well. It's absorbing you in because of how well it's made, the story it's telling, and you naturally. I feel like with courtroom shit especially, people always want to put themselves in that role to be like, well, what would I do? And this to me is the ultimate example of that. This is the ultimate what the fuck would I do movie. I
Yes,
think.
because you also it's sort of like that character if he wanted to, that character can totally get away with it, or it's
Yes.
really up to that person to create the outcome in the rest of the world he's experiencing. And it's like when you're in that position, it's sort of like, oh shit, I have this family, but I also
Yes.
really, as a good person, I don't want this other guy. And also the other thing too is like maybe he sincerely believes he just hit a deer and it was like he just didn't know because it's fucking it introduces so much doubt, and it also makes you think like it kind of like makes you second guess the justice system because you're like, wow,
Oh
all these
yeah.
complex issues and it's 12 dummies
And
figuring
these
it
these
out.
dummies just want to go home. That lady's like, I got to get back to my kids.
But also represents like a huge scope of people. It's like you got the people that watch true crime, and it's like
Yep.
how do they interfere? And you know, it's actually it's a good representation of all the. And the other thing too is like it's this great representation of so many different things. And like you were saying, unlike Red One, which has all this is like a filmmaker that yeah he's in his 90s, but he knows economy of story now, and it's just like it's
Yeah.
trimming all that fat off, and all you get is this
He
really
won't
nice
even do a
lean
second
steak.
take. He won't even do a second take. Clint does one takes only. That's true. He shows up,
That's
you do the
pretty
thing.
cool.
If you fuck up, oh well. Like, he does one take. That's it.
Oh, well, I'll just get a line in there.
Or replace it with one of my songs.
You need to hear
It's a musical number.
the Dirty Harry Burger. Get him to say Dirty Harry Burger.
There's just an ad for his restaurant in the middle of the movie.
Dude, Juror number 2 was fucking solid. I'm going to tell you. It was solid.
I think of all the wrecks today, that's probably the biggest surprise I got.
It's the biggest surprise, and it's the best one.
Yeah, for sure.
I was
It's
just
like the meals at his restaurant. It just tastes great,
yes,
except for the focaccia, the overloaded bread.
it's still delicious. I ate every bite. The fries were battered. They were delicious. Jess got a club sandwich. She loved it. I didn't stay to get dessert, but I'm sure it would have been amazing.
Did they have any specials themed to this movie?
No, there was no Juror number 2 stuff. I looked.
Damn
No
it.
Juror number
It's like
2
two
stuff.
sliders.
I was like, damn it. Juror number 2. Yeah, no, Juror number 2 should have been something that you eat and feel really guilty about. It should be like, what's like the most sinful thing? Like,
It's like
chili,
disco fries.
yeah, chili cheese loaded tots or fries. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a bunch of shit in it, you know? Oh, God, that's making my mouth water.
Dude, it's a 12 cheese combo.
Oh, and they serve it to you with like a whiskey and a beer. They just give you
And it's
all
on
the crap.
fire.
You eat it, and you feel so guilty that you look at what you did. Look at what you
They
did.
make it look like that bridge. It's made out of fries. There's like a body with ketchup.
They come by, they put crime scene tape around your table. Look what you did.
What a missed opportunity for his restaurant.
I also wanted there to be some Christmassy things like, oh, is the standee of the Pale Rider gonna have a fucking Santa hat on? No. Oh, is Dirty Harry's gun gonna have Christmas lights on it? No.
There was nothing.
No Christmas stuff.
Wow.
There is Dirty
And
Harry
then-
stuff, though.
And you went during the time where there would have been.
There's
Like,
Christmas
shit
decorations on
everywhere
every
here.
other thing all over the place, but there was zero Christmas decorations at the Hog's Breath Inn. They had nothing, Mark. Not a Christmas tree in sight. Not even some garland around the poster of Play Misty for Me. Nothing.
Holy shit.
Great Scrooge.
The producer in the booth is back, and she said Clint
Oh.
would have made a great Scrooge.
He's
Dude, that should be his last movie.
great.
He's no Michael Caine, but that is true. Michael Caine is Scrooge. He'll speak to your heart. He will speak to your heart.
Clint Eastwood will shoot the fucking ghosts in the heart.
Yeah. Clint Eastwood would assassinate those goats.
Get out of here.
I don't want decorations on my restaurant.
You there, boy. Get me a Christmas goose.
Which one, sir?
That actually sounds like something he would say in real life.
So there you go. It's a big old wreck on Juror number 2. We are both
Oh yeah,
big
for
thumbs
sure.
up on it for sure. For
Double
sure.
thumbs up.
Mark, do we have anything else?
I think we have one last thing, unless you need to go.
I mean, I'm gonna wrap up soon, but oh shit, right?
We can talk about it quick. We got the Jackal,
Yes.
or do you want to save that for another show?
Well, we could talk about it quick. We watched The Day of the Jackal, the whole first season. I watched it on Peacock. Dude, They stuck the landing. I can't wait for the next season.
Doesn't it? Didn't that last? I've been dying to talk to you about that last
Yes.
episode because
Yes.
everything. Matt and I text each other every time an episode comes out, and we'll talk a little bit about. And we were wondering if the end would deliver. They do everything we wanted to happen. This
It was
show,
so
everything. It's
satisfying.
one of the few shows where everything that you want to happen as an audience and the character you're rooting for happens, and it's so fucking good.
Dude, it is so, not only is it so good, it is so satisfying. That's like the best word I can think of. Like, you think they're going to drag it out, they're going to make you wait till the final episode for this big moment to happen? No, fuck that. It organically happens at episode 9. They let it linger. They let him complete the mission. It feels so goddamn good. And episode 10 is just about him trying to get away. And oh my god, dude. When episode 9 happened and the shot rang out and he hit him, it was like a fucking
Weren't you cheering?
dude, we were like hooligans at a soccer match. Jess and I were like cheering, like like, freaking out because it was so satisfying. Like we talk a lot on this show about watching professionals do things competently, competence porn, watching them do it well.
Yeah.
The Jackal is like the epitome of that. So you watch him carefully plan, and all of his plans mostly work. And you see how hard he works, and you want it for him. You want him to achieve. This is the first like assassin thing where I feel like assassin show or movie where I feel like you are actively rooting for the assassin. You want him to accomplish his mission. You're not rooting for the feds that are chasing him at all. In fact, you want him to kill those people.
Exactly. And by the way, dude, when he came out of the shadows around the corner, oh my god, I was so happy.
That was
You know what
awesome.
the funny thing is though, it's like talk about good filmmaking because it's like when you actually think about it, you should be rooting for her to catch him.
Yes.
And you should be rooting for that CEO because he's talking about transparency of finance, which would be great for the whole world.
Oh,
But at the
yeah.
same time, I was just like, man, I hope he fucking blows this guy's brains
I was like,
out.
no, dude, I was like, the Jackal is working so hard. I just want him to succeed. It's like you keep like applying like your own, like you're like, if I'm planning something and working on something, like you want the best for yourself. You want the best for that person. And it's true. The whole season, you're like, it's like corporate blue balls. You're like, the Jackal has got to fucking get it right. He's got to get him, dude. And when he does, it feels so good. Like
I was elated when that happened. I was like,
yes.
oh, thank fucking God they went that direction.
Because I thought for sure, I was like, oh, he hits the bodyguard. And I was like, oh, he's gonna line up the next shot and they're gonna cut to black. That's a fucking lesser show would have done that. Not this show. This show's like,
this show
fuck
wraps
that.
up everything neatly.
Oh, it's so good.
Dude,
They give you what you want.
Were you so afraid that at the last scene it would cut to credits and you'd be like, oh, I gotta wait for the second fucking season?
That's 100% what I thought was going to happen. No,
Don't worry, audience.
They tie it off.
Completes it.
Yeah, this is basically the equivalent of like you know how every mobile game is like pay to play now, and so when you find a mobile game that's like they have to advertise it like complete game. There's no pay to play. There's no add-ons. There's no in-app purchases. That's like a unicorn now. You find a fucking game on your phone that's the full game, and you get it for one price for $4. That's the day of the Jackal, dude. You pay. There's no in-app bullshit. There's no extras. They're not withholding anything. They are giving you everything you paid for. That's it.
It's almost like
great.
They're reading, and it sounds crazy, but it feels like the writers are reading the audience mind. They're like,
yes,
they know how to trick them, but they'll always bring you back to what you kind of want, which is
yes,
for this super capable guy. You know what the crazy thing is? They introduce so many interruptions, and it's just great to see. It's like you were talking about that last scene. Like he misses the shot, but he's lining up that second one, and he's got limited amounts of bullets, and you just see like these speedboats coming toward him.
yes.
He fucking kills the guy. He takes out the drone and he kills that fucking dude on the ski-doo, and he still has to take that shot as this guy is swimming. And by the way, great setup for the distance and how long it takes for the bullet to get there, because you as an audience member you're like, oh, did he fucking miss, because there's such a delay.
Yeah.
And then when that pop happens you're just like, Yeah.
Dude, I told you, it was like World Cup over here. We were like fucking we were like shaking like fucking standing up. My Christmas tree was wobbling and shit. We're like because we were just like so
That's
psyched.
awesome.
We're like,
Dude,
he
that makes
fucking
me so
did
happy
it.
to
He
hear.
fucking did it. We were rooting for him the way we root for Rocky, dude. We were rooting for the
But
Jackal
that's
every week.
what it is, right?
It
Doesn't it?
is.
It's also, I feel as though this is between Frasier and this show. It's like the only two streaming shows that I can say I highly recommend this because they didn't fuck it up. You know how
Yes.
sometimes you recommend a show and then remember when we recommended Silo and then it was just like radio silence? This show is like I will totally rewatch the show just because it's like it's
Oh
so
fuck yeah.
goddamn well done.
And it's so well produced. Every week looks like a $250 million movie, and they
Yeah.
spend the money. Like the
Yeah, this,
action
by the way,
sequences are smart. It never treats its audience like they're fucking
the
idiots.
car
Like
chases are fucking crazy
oh,
good.
it's great. And there's so many good payoffs to things. Like people when they get their comeuppance on this show, it's so sweet. Like that whole fuck you
and they
part.
set up those characters to get killed too. You're
From
like,
the time
"Please
he gets
kill."
from the time he gets the fuck you message to the episode where he's in the back of the car and he turns around and he goes, "Fuck you," and he shoots the guy. It is
I
so
wanted
good.
that to happen so badly.
Is this the first assassin? This is what I'm trying to think of. Is this the first assassin piece of media where you're actively rooting for the assassin?
Yeah. Well, the
It
other
might
thing
be.
too is like, well, the thing is, even in shows where you're rooting for the assassin, they always have to do that. And it's sort of like when they do heist movies and no one gets the fucking money, and that for me that just pisses me off. Which is
Yeah.
why I love heist because heist is a perfect example of this show. It's like whatever you want to happen for the main character happens. And you're
Yes.
happy about it, regardless of whether they're doing right or wrong. You just want them to succeed, and when they do, you're just like, it's just like this sense of relief and you're like, oh yeah, and also at the back of your mind like, yes, I can actually recommend this because it's not a piece of shit.
I actually got something good. Yeah. Every week.
By the way, a
it
huge
quickly
thank you to
became one
you,
of them.
by the
Oh,
way.
dude. Hell yeah. I'm so glad you liked it. I mean, I knew you would like it because you like good stuff. And I knew you liked the Jackal and you liked Assassin and you like Competence. It was like all the things were checked off. I was like, I have to tell Mark about this show. I watched it just because I love the Jackal story. I read the book
Yeah.
in high school. I watched the original Bruce Willis movie in high school. And I've always just thought that I've never seen the movie, the 70s movie, Day of the Jackal.
This
but
does a lot of shout outs to it. Just so
yeah,
you know,
I love the Jackal character and the story and the idea. I always just have always thought this was cool. So when they were doing a new version, I was like, I'll check it out just as a fan. But I wasn't expecting much. And dude, this is like, again, like I just can't, I don't have the words right now to express how gratifying it is when you go in expecting something. You go in expecting like the most mediocre version of something, and what you get back is like a pearl. Like you get something beautiful where you're like, oh my God, somebody actually made a thing. They like made it and they made it amazing. Like,
and it's based off of two already classics. You know,
yeah.
that Bruce Willis one and the original one, they're definitely classics. And this one is the best version of the Jackal.
Oh,
The Day
no
of the
question
Jackal,
about it.
this is hands down. And
Yeah.
the one thing I'll say, you know, how sometimes you'll watch a pilot and you'll be like, oh, the pilot's in ultra widescreen, it's gorgeous. And then like the remaining shows are like fucking 16:9 streaming TV shit.
It looks like
This
you're
one
watching it through like
keeps-
a fucking layer of toilet paper.
Yeah, it's like suddenly like the whole vision has changed and you're like, oh, this show looks like garbage. This show looks better as it goes on.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Like some of and the thing is, the best snipe is not that first one.
no.
It's like it just gets better and better, and also it's almost if you like James Bond, but like evil James Bond, dude. The gadgetry and stuff they come with to get around
it's so
security
cool.
is so cool.
It's so
And it
cool.
feels very real when you. By the way, whenever we see stuff with capable people, there's also something awesome about when it's silent and they're just building the object. And this
Yes.
movie does that so many times, and every single time it's extremely satisfying.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. I was just kind of like week to week. I was blown away, and Jess and I were actively rooting for him throughout the season, and that they finished so strong. There wasn't a single bad episode. Every
Yeah.
episode, it's a 10-episode season. Every episode is fantastic. Like, I don't have, there are no notes. It's a perfect series, in my opinion.
You know what's
Perfect.
awesome about it? This, I guess, will be the last thing I say because I know you got to go. But the one cool thing about it is like you were saying, there's no filler, but the story just always propels forward. You know how a lot of shows it's
Yeah.
like, and now we got to do the stupid backstory. Oh, there's always like the two flashback episodes. It's like when they do it, it's not just bullshit and it's not characters talking. When they talk about his time in was he in Iraq,
Yeah,
right?
I think he was in
Or
Fallujah or
Afghanistan?
something. Yeah.
But yeah, so you know how most movies it'll just be like it'll be the main character, which would be that detective talking to a vet, and it would just be all spelled out in dialogue. This one, they fucking take you back there. When he takes out his team, that's
Oh,
another
yeah.
super satisfying moment. Holy
Amazing moment.
shit.
God, that moment was great. Like, there's just not a single bad episode. It's all good. By the end of the season, it's so funny that, like, I think if you were rooting for Bianca, I don't imagine who would be rooting for her. But if you were rooting for her by the end, you're like, fuck her. She's like, you know what I mean? She's now like abandoned her family twice. She's proven that she only cares about herself. Nobody at her job even likes her anymore. Like, you're like, this. I've
She's
never
like,
seen an arc of a character be her complete and utter like removal from like family and regular life. Like, hey, this person is non-existent anymore. Like,
well, the crazy thing is, it's like she has this. The other, I think that's what makes it more complex because she does have this opportunity to just go straight and not deal with this bullshit, and she could have a great life with her family. And I think the reason why you don't mind her getting offed is because she had that life she wanted and she said
she
no,
refused
and
it.
she just jumped back in. And it's like, you're really going to go after this? She basically gets set up to get killed, and it's like, that
Yes.
was all you.
Oh, it was so
So it's
satisfying.
not, it's
Again,
even,
a
it's
lesser show
satisfying in,
too.
on so
I
many.
kept waiting, like when she got hit, I was like, "Oh, are they gonna do a thing where she's still alive, where she gasps, like, right?"
Or there's like a blink at the end and
Yep.
then it goes to the credits.
No, this show is like, I have to keep reminding myself. I'm like, Matt, that's not what this show does. This show is better than that. Because like, I'm looking at her and I'm expecting those things. I'm waiting for her to move, blink, something. No, they linger on her to show you she's fucking dead.
Yeah.
It's great.
By the way, this and the Penguin, oh my God, the Penguin, Frasier, it's
Yeah.
just like streaming this year. If you just had to watch three
And
things, that's it.
and Fallout, I would put in there too.
Oh, Fallout too. But even
Yeah.
Fallout to me had some filler episodes, whereas
Yeah, and it had some
this
filler.
one is just so lean. It's
Yeah.
just all 100% the story they want to tell, and it's fantastic when you finally get that because it's extremely rare.
I'm psyched for Peacock, man. I'm psyched they like have like such a jewel in their crown now. Like,
Yeah.
they needed this.
And what a jewel to have. It's probably like the best streaming show I've seen in years.
Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. It's phenomenal, dude. I'm so happy that you loved it. It's been fun watching the show week to week with you, like checking in. It's been really
I
fun.
know, isn't it sad that all the stuff that we geeked out about is gone? It's like,
Now it's over.
shit.
Yeah. The great cycle begins anew, Mark.
Yeah. Hey, that, you know what that means? It's time to start our countdown to HHN.
That's right. That's right. HHN 2025. Here we come. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for us on the Rex, dude.
I think so, yeah.
It's been really fun. Just like, not just tonight. The whole year of shows has been really fun, dude. I think this has been a good year for the pod, and I'm super
Oh, for
excited
sure.
about it. I've had such a good time on the show this year. I think in past years, I was really stressing about trying to make this show. You know, I was chasing clout. I was trying to make the show a big deal, trying to make the show happen, trying to go, if X amount of people don't listen, or if I don't get certain numbers. This year was the first year where I kind of let go of all that, and the show is doing better than it's ever done. and it's just been nice to just enjoy, not take the
Well, there's
show as
none
a
of that
goal.
pressure, right?
Yeah, I've just been enjoying the show as a thing you and I do. To me, at the end of the day, the show is successful because I get to hang out with my buddy who I've known for too fucking long. And we still get to just hang out and talk movies and good TV. And even when it's bad, even when the movie's bad, even when the show is bad, it's still fun. That to me means the show is always a success. Like,
Well, it keeps
I always
us
have fun
young,
doing
too.
this. It does. And also in between gigs as a freelancer, this gives me purpose. It gives me something to do. It gives me something to work on. It also gives me something to look forward to. You know what I mean?
Well, it's crazy. It's like you and I, for the longest, hung out in New York, and this is like the first time I felt like we are having those conversations again that we used to have at like, Rosa Mexicana and just
Oh,
like
yeah.
being silly and making fun of movies and just geeking out about the things we love. So I have to say, because the year's wrapping up, I gotta thank my buddy Matt for giving me the opportunity to hang out with him and be on this fucking awesome show and just talking about all the stuff we love and hang out with all the great guests. And I also thank you to all the guests that filled in when I couldn't make it. You guys are fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. Thank you,
And
guys.
a big shout out to like Tommy for like surviving all that stuff, coming back to hang out with us so much. So
Yeah.
the show just keeps getting better and better. And maybe you were nervous about views and stuff, but as far as just like getting people together, and actually, if you think about it, like some of the numbers we have, maybe they're not as big as you might want, but think about it. You shove a couple thousand people in a room in your house, how packed that would be.
Yeah.
And they're a great audience. We interact with them, they interact with us, and they've been phenomenal throughout all these years for sticking with us. And I don't know, I'm just very happy to be on
Yeah.
the show, and it's definitely a highlight of my life for sure.
Yeah, man. We've made a lot of friends, both podcasters and audience members, and I feel like we've built a fun little community. Like, we've got a fun little community for the show. So, thank you, and thank you, dude. I'm so glad we're still doing this, and I'm looking forward to next year, man. I'm looking forward to more pods and more movies and good stuff. We're gonna do
commentaries.
more commentaries. We're gonna do our best of 20 or our favorites of 2024. We're going to do that in January sometime because we want to give ourselves time to catch up on a few more movies before we like plant that flag. We don't want to do it too early. So look for that in January. That's it, man. Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy Kwanzaa. All that. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Krampus Nacht.
Happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus for the rest of us. Are there any other ones? I think that might be it. I'm sure we're missing some of them. Mark.
Happy holidays, then.
Happy holidays, buddy.